Live from my couch.
Yes.
It's us. It's Manda and Maya.
Yes.
And here we go.
Oh!
This eepisode has a loudness warning for sensitive ears.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
we go.
I think we can
Let's start.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Maya's Neighborhood. I have a fabulous, amazing, fantastic, perfect, talented, smart guest with me today. And she just so happens to be related to me.
Can you guess?
Yeah.
Lucky me.
Today I have with me my sister and bestie, Amanda.
Thank you so much for having me. And thank you for that flattering and totally true series of compliments. Thank you.
Of course, it'll be the last time.
It'll be the last time. We have it recorded.
Yes, we have it forever now.
I'm still in
And it'll-
shock. She likes me.
And it'll be on the internet forever.
On the internet. Nothing ever goes away.
Well,
Thank you so much, Maya. I'm so excited to join you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. We have been talking about this since
Months.
like
Months.
years, honestly, at
Yeah,
this
at
point.
this point. Yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it has to
minute.
have been like 2 years.
I want to say yes.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Because I feel like it's been like the past 2 years that podcasts have really been popular.
Everybody got a podcast.
Great. Even me.
Even that bitch from Smallville, the one who was in the cult, she's starting a podcast. And like
Yes. Yeah. No, it's and the Try Guy.
the
did
Try
you
Guy.
hear about that?
He has a podcast.
Yes,
too.
he had. Yep.
Well, you know
he
what-
recently resurfaced on the internet, and his very first episode was with
Yeah,
his wife,
with his
whom
wife.
he slighted.
Right. I saw that. I was flabbergasted. I
Yeah,
don't want to
me
know what
too.
that man has to say.
No, seriously, he doesn't deserve to have. A
No,
voice.
he doesn't. That man's opinion is of no value to me.
Yeah, he has no value to anyone.
No value to anyone. And most girlies, that's what you need to. That's the energy you need in like all of your interactions with any man.
Literally.
Their opinion has no value.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
you know what their podcasts don't have that ours do? Cunty queens
Yes.
there we go.
Yes.
and integrity.
Yes. And this is just our movie viewing attire.
Oh yeah, this is just what we wear. We're gonna go like do our movie marathon after this.
Yes.
It's just casual clothes.
Yes, you're watching this in November. Yes, you're watching this in November, December. However, it is the day before Halloween.
The day before Halloween. All Hallows Eve.
Yes,
All Hallows
yes.
Eve.
Yes, Eve squared.
Eve
yes.
squared. Yes.
And we are going to be binging some horror movies later, as if we haven't been doing that for the past couple days,
honestly,
which is so
I
exciting.
love it.
It is one of my favorite pastimes. It is what I do every October, and I love
Yes.
watching movies with my sister because we have some of the best breakdowns,
Yes.
conversations
Absolutely.
afterwards, and it's so awesome.
We should just do like watch the movie with them, but then licensing and shit like that.
I know, like I think about it all the time,
Mhm.
especially when we were watching Weapons. We
Weapons.
watched Weapons the other day, and we were watching it
Mm-hmm.
with Layla, our
Our other sister.
And
Mhm.
so we were on the couch and we were making our commentary, and I was like, we really could be Mystery Science.
We could be
Theater
Mystery
3000.
3000. Yes,
Yes.
honestly, because it would have been so nice to take them on the journey with us.
I know.
To hear.
It was so funny, and I feel
Mhm.
like we were, but actually the bad thing about us having to do that
Yeah.
is we would have to take pauses, or like we always take pauses, and I know that would be so annoying
I know.
for
anyone
anyone else.
Because sometimes you have to like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, did that just happen?
Yeah.
Remember, I'm still laughing. Remember when we watched Blade? Remember Blade? And I just kept pausing it to go, he's so
He's so
cool.
fucking cool.
He's so cool.
And then, who's the actress
So
that was with
flippin'
him?
cool.
Okay, the beautiful actress who was in Blade.
Playing his mama or his female love
the
interest?
girl. Yeah, the love interest.
I don't remember her name.
Queen.
Do you want to phone a friend?
Yeah.
Phone a friend?
Phoning Google.
Phoning Google. You were saying continue while I get her name.
No,
Mhm.
no. You're totally fine. No, well, we were watching Blade. It
Mhm.
was either, oh my god, he's so cool. He's so
So
fucking
he's so
cool.
cool.
Oh my god, she's so gorgeous.
She's
She's
gorgeous.
so fucking gorgeous.
She is. Oh my god, country queen, gorgeousness,
Yeah, no,
beautiful.
she was so good.
Nabushi, right? Nabushi.
Purr.
But I just remember we kept going, oh, he's so fucking cool. He's
Yeah.
so cool. Everything he does is cool, even when it shouldn't be cool.
So yeah, we
Just like,
So we are movie lovers. We
Mhm.
obviously talk about other things. However,
Mhm.
I feel like our special interest that really brings us together, brings the girls together,
Good.
is movies and
Yes.
TV shows.
Pop
And
culture.
yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Pop
And it's something
culture.
that my sister knows quite a lot about.
Mhm.
And so
Lucky.
I'm very excited for you guys to meet her and for us to talk today, especially since we're going to talk about
Yes, what are
her
we
most
talking about?
favorite movies in the world, and how Hollywood ruined them. I did give her a warning yesterday that this is what I wanted to talk about, and I just
Yeah.
felt her deflate.
Just a little bit.
Just
Just a little bit. I could talk about Blade for hours.
because I finally just got around to watching them. So for me, when it comes to certain things, it takes me at least like a year or two to finally
Mhm.
watch them. And that is exactly what happened to
God.
me. With this, what happened?
I'm like, oh my God, has it been a year already?
Yeah, I
Oh my
think.
gosh. Right.
Oh, wait, no, or did it come out? So
It's been a while.
basically, the two movies that I want to
Mhm.
discuss, and it'll obviously go into other different things,
Obviously.
is Hocus Pocus 2. Delicious.
Mm.
And
Mm.
Beetlejuice. Yeah. Oh.
I saw that in theaters. I paid for that. Not only regular, but just I also 4D.
Which I did not know about until
Yeah,
just
till just
right
now.
now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because it was unremarkable. It wasn't anything to write home about. The only reason I did so is because it was a friend hosting the event. And no one could ever accuse me of being a bad friend. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, girl.
I spent money. And my husband went with me. So that was two. That's twice.
I didn't know. I thought you guys just went to AMC, pulled
Should've.
up, saw them. That's
Shout out to matinees. If you could do a matinee, you save like
yes.
30% or 40% now.
Yeah, no, it's so cheap, and then you could just go about the rest of
And
your
you
day.
just go about the rest of my day. And if I had seen it in a matinee, I probably wouldn't have like been so upset about it. But I didn't. So shout out to the viewers. If you are uncertain, just go see a matinee. Just,
Yeah.
you know, and if you're like, oh, how do I schedule around that? Just take a day off. Quit your job. So I should have done that. I didn't. And Hocus
Yes.
Pocus 2, I saw in the house.
Which is
And I
how
still
it
paid
should
too
be
much.
seen.
I still paid too much for that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't even my Netflix.
Wait, no, it's Disney Plus.
It wasn't even my Disney Plus.
Damn, girl.
Damn. And I still paid too much. Sucking the lives out of the children of Salem. They sucked the 2 hours of my life.
They sucked our souls.
Our souls.
Yes.
Didn't even have the courtesy, the decency to give a little rub and tug afterwards.
They didn't even cuddle me afterwards.
They didn't even cuddle you afterwards. Not even a warm little washcloth or something. Just
no. They turned around and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna call your Uber, right?"
And they didn't even give you Uber money.
No, of course they didn't. And they ghosted and blocked you.
Used. So yes, continue. Let's talk about Hocus Pocus 2 on Beetlejuice. On that note, let's continue.
You know, I really don't have that much to say about Hocus Pocus 2, other than I don't think that it was as bad as you. I don't hate it. And again, to be fair, I watched both in my house. I watched Hocus Pocus 2, and I think I did the same with both, where I split it between 2 days. So I had
recovery
some
time.
Yes. I got my HP levels back up.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did. You needed
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, unfortunately. Hocus Pocus 2, I think that one was more of an obvious cash grab than Beetlejuice
They did
was.
Get paid.
Yeah. Girl, I want to know what that paycheck looked like. For Miss SJP. Yeah, for Miss Bette Midler. I want
Kathy
to know.
Najimy.
Oh, yeah.
Kathy was there too.
Yeah, she was. She was.
there.
All three of them.
All three of them came back. So fat ass paycheck.
You know what I think? I think the movie really suffered from not really having
a purpose.
And I really one, a purpose. One, a purpose,
sorry.
For sure. And two,
a reason to exist.
One of the reasons why the first Hocus Pocus is so lovable is because you had a trio of teenagers who the three of them were very lovable. They weren't. I didn't hate them as a kid.
I did not. I enjoyed all of them.
Yeah.
It's the power of having a likable set of protagonists.
Yeah.
Yeah, keyword
They
likable.
Yeah, they did not. Those little girls, obviously,
It's not their fault.
it is not their fault. It is obviously the script writers.
Hmm.
I don't think they built up those girls' stories
They
at
had no
all.
personality.
They didn't really have a personality,
I
and
don't know
also
their
they were
names.
fighting like 90% of the time.
Right?
And it's like they had a third girl that was barely there, and somehow they're a trio.
And they're a
Like somehow
trio?
they're like sisterhood.
But we are sisters. We stand
Oh,
together.
Okay, why the fuck did they start singing off bat?
I don't know.
Okay, so this is
Wasn't it like
actually
Call Me? Oh no, a One Way or Another. It was like something
Oh,
completely out of pocket.
yes, yes, it was so weird. Okay, so and I actually have the same note for Beetlejuice as well. When did they become musicals?
When did they become musicals?
They had like extensive musical numbers, both of those sequels.
They did.
It was
And we love musicals in this house.
Yes,
We
yes,
love musicals.
of course.
Yes.
I was in a few.
She was quiet and she was lovely.
Oh.
And I was there in the audience supporting.
Hey there.
Mhm. Hey there.
So yeah, no, it's so weird. When did they become musicals at all?
See, with Hocus Pocus, they
Mhm.
had one musical number.
They had one big musical number.
Big musical number. And even then, it was diegetic. For those of you at home who don't know what that word means,
SAT word time.
SAT word time. Diegetic means, I have to go look at Google. No, okay. Yeah, diegetic, according to the dictionary, of sound in a movie, television program, occurring within the context of the story and able to be heard by the characters.
Gag.
So, for instance, if a character turns on the radio and a song plays and they say, "Oh, this is my favorite song," that is something that the character and you are hearing together. However, if the character is doing something and we hear another song playing over, that's not necessarily what the character is hearing. That's non-diegetic. So in Hocus Pocus, I took one film class in undergrad 10 years ago, and I paid attention.
Yep.
So in Hocus Pocus number 1, the the musical number, actually, I Put a Spell on You, is diegetic. She took over from the band.
Yes, it makes sense for the context
of the story.
Of what was happening. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
She was casting a spell. Music was used to cast spells. And then later on, when Sarah sings, use that voice, fill the sky, bring those nasty brats to die. Is that what she says?
Wait, I think that is.
She said, did I watch it constantly on VHS? Yes, I did. When Sarah sings Come Little Children, that is also diegetic because it is a spell that she is luring the children in. That's how Hocus Pocus used musical numbers. Yes. And even then, it was just those two that I can remember.
And it was same with Beetlejuice, with Deo.
Deo, right.
And again, and that was used to make fun of the Deetzes.
The Deetzes.
Make fun of the Deetzes, make a fool of themselves at their dinner party.
Right.
It had a purpose. Everyone heard it. That's what was going on. It made sense.
It really did happen. And even in the beginning, Alec Baldwin and
Gina Davis,
their characters were established as being big fans of Calypso. They have a vacation or something coming up. Oh no! They, instead of going away, they were but they were big fans of Calypso. They were listening to it diegetically in the beginning on the radio or tape or whatever they were using. So the Deetzes don't, as far as we know, are not fans of Calypso. So that's the other reason why it was such like a big jarring thing, because they don't listen to that. Could you imagine getting possessed and having to listen to like? I'm trying to think of a song. I'm trying to think of like you get possessed and it's something I can't stand Bruno Mars.
It's so depressing.
I know, I don't. I just can't like him.
So 24 Karat Magic.
Imagine I am possessed and I have to sing 24 Karat Magic. I would be so pissed.
Uptown Funk.
Oh, I love. Okay, that's the exception. I love Uptown Funk.
Girl.
But 24 Karat Magic. Can you imagine getting possessed and? Oh, I'd be so double pissed. I'd be double pissed. And that was the point with the Deetzes, is that this is not something that they would. Those Manhattan cosmopolitan types listening to smooth jazz or something. I don't know. And what was popular at the yacht rock, what we would consider yacht rock.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if they made me sing like Hot to Go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad if I got to sing Hit Me Baby one more time. I'd be like, oh my God, ghosts, we're on the same page.
You're like, yes!
Yes.
Y'all fucking with me too.
Y'all
yes.
fucking with me too. I would have done that anyway. You didn't have to possess me.
No, for real.
Like, seriously. So let's see. That's the only musical number. And it made sense to the plot. Both cases, they made sense to the plot. The sequels, however, and this is endemic. Is that the right word? Google.
We just need a big ass
dictionary
right here.
And that is endemic of a disease regularly occurring within an area or community. Yes, because it is a disease within film. So I'm using that correctly.
Yes.
This is endemic of sequels, prequels, reboots, and horrendous cash grabs to begin with. Like, is that they look at something and they say, oh, music, you like music. It had musical numbers. We're going to give you musical numbers. That's what you like. But they doesn't consider, like, you know, everything else that you liked. Yes. I mean, even the new Tron Aries, which I haven't seen, I don't plan to.
Yeah, I haven't heard any reviews.
I haven't heard anything good. Ugh. It's one of those things that the critics are panning it. The internet folk are panning it. The average Joe who doesn't care about, you know, Jared Leto being a cult leader, they think it's pretty good. But, you know, or the people who don't really care about plot and stuff, they're like, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They're like, oh, what did you like about Tron? The you know, light cycles and the
I
heard it's gorgeous visually. It's like gorgeous.
Coco Melon.
It
has very bright colors.
Yes,
it's very smooth.
Yeah, the motorcycle go vroom vroom.
Yay! We love Tron.
We love Tron, and that's why you come here for this is because of that. It's like, no, I came here for an interesting story and likable characters and just have a good time. And that's the biggest fault. That's the biggest crime for Hocus Pocus 2 and Beetlejuice. I did not have a good time. I didn't have a good time. That's the worst thing a movie can be, is boring.
Yes, I agree. I do feel like for the most part, Hocus Pocus was boring. However, it got me in the end.
It got you?
It did. I thought it was really cute.
With the power of friendship?
The power of sisterhood.
The power of sisterhood.
Yes, I thought that it was pretty cute how, and obviously this is just a testament to Bette Midler.
I do love Bette.
She's incredible.
You can bet on that.
Oh, yes. You can bet that she'll never be mid. Yeah. Wait, yes.
You set him up, she knocks him out.
Hey
there. And that's what 90% of our conversations sound like.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, cackling. Yes.
As you were saying. Yeah.
Yes. No, Bette Midler is just amazing in whatever she's in. Yes, she's so cunty gaggy. And, you know, when her sisters were fading away from her, and it's just like her whole thing with like, wait, my sisters!
My sisters!
I'm nothing without my sisters! No! Oh! Yes! I was like, wait, that's so beautiful.
I got you.
I was like, wait, that's cute. But that was the only really touching part.
The played on your feelings. And the fact that Bette Midler is a fantastic actress.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. And I did think that it was quite funny how the culture changed in the film from people being scared of the Sanderson sisters and it being like a cautionary tale to them being cool.
Now they're cool.
Yes, now you're cool. And everyone is like, all the girls are dressing up as them. And then like they came back and like no one is scared of them. And they're just like, wait, you're like so good. Can I get your autograph?
Yeah.
I thought that was really funny. I thought that was pretty clever.
It's because that is like actually what's happening in real life. Look at Cruella.
Girl.
I remember we're speaking of reboots and prequels and things of that nature. Okay, you want to do one for Maleficent? I was intrigued. I was here for. I also paid for that.
Yeah, and that was the first time we saw something like that.
The Wickidification.
Yes.
The Wickidification, whatever you want to call it. Where we started it with Wicked, where like let's see the Wicked Witch of the West's backstory, and that is a tale for another time of how I feel about it.
Not everyone is bad for no reason. There must be a reason.
There must be a reason. Why can't a bitch just be a bitch?
No,
you know, I was here. I remember like before the dialogue around Wicked and other things like, oh, why can't, there has to be a reason, there has to be a backstory. I'm sure it's interesting. And then we got the backstory and the reasons, and it turns out they're not interesting. And it actually is better to just leave an air of mystery. And sometimes a bitch is a bitch.
Yes, and it ruins the source
It
material.
ruins it. Cruella wanted to skin puppies.
Yes.
This whole, the thing is with all this baddie culture nonsense, like, not that being a baddie is nonsense, but just like the idea, like, you want to be a baddie, you want to be a bad bitch and all that. That bad bitch was willing to skin puppies.
Yes.
That's what I mean with like the baddie nonsense. You got girls out here like, I'm a baddie. Are you willing to skin a puppy for fashion?
Are you willing to steal a mermaid's voice?
Are you willing to steal the lives of all the children of Salem?
Yes.
Instead of getting Botox?
Yeah. Gag. Yeah.
Right? No. Because that's what a bad bitch used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you didn't want to emulate that. You did not want to skin puppies. You just wanted... I'm sorry.
If you're going to yell,
Pull it away.
Please save my viewers. Yes. We're Puerto Rican.
We're Puerto Rican inhabitants. If you want to like emulate their aesthetic, that's one thing. Just say it. I like the way she looks. But they don't... you know what? Media literacy is dead. Media literacy is dead. That's really what it boils down to.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100% is dead. And so that's why it's all like empowered. We need more empowered females that don't want to skin puppies, who also serve fashion.
Yes,
that's what it is. You know why? It's because a lot of times those good girls, they don't look good. They just don't. You're not serving plunging necklines.
Yeah.
And like...
And you know what is an amazing example of this entire conversation?
Yeah.
The Devil Wears Prada.
The Devil Wears Prada.
Once Miss Hathaway
oh my God, you're right.
Her drag.
What is this? Good girls don't know how to dress? I think that's what it is. That's what it is. Sorry. If you're a good girl, you don't care about the difference between cerulean and blue.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't. We need more cunty fashion queens that are good, good people, like Barbie.
Oh,
like Barbie.
Yes.
So like the Sanderson sisters, yes, it was very on point with the whole. They're not scared of them. They want to emulate them. You also want to steal the souls from children. Yeah. You think that's cool? You know what? Fuck them kids. Yeah. And honestly, I think it is because, and this is a children's movie. It's not that serious.
Yes.
And a lot of people just don't take things that seriously anymore. Before, it was a cautionary tale. These women are going to steal your souls to get like buccal fat removal. To do like Botox.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Facelift. Like you don't want to hang out with them.
You don't.
You don't want them in your house. You don't want them in your town.
Yeah.
You're going to snatch your kids up.
No.
What happened to hide your kids, hide your wife?
Oh.
Throwback.
Clock that.
Throwback. No. And it's just boring. You took out the danger factor.
Exactly. They did. And you know what? It is the same thing with Beetlejuice. I don't know what... Well, the thing is that, back then, they would make such lovable villains.
Yes.
Where it's almost, like, obviously they're doing something bad, and they're baddies, but they are so funny. They were so funny and so lovable, like the Sanderson sisters and Beetlejuice, and so campy that you love them. And so when they're doing these sequels and all of these things afterwards, you're just like, no, I don't want to see them as a baddie anymore. No, actually, no, they're a good guy now. They're good guy. They change the rules of tag.
They really, oh my God, that's a perfect way of putting it. They do change the rules of tag. Like, no, he's the bad person.
No, he's a shithead. She's a fucking asshole. He tried to marry a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can't go back now and be like, oh, well, actually, he was...
Retcon.
And this is kind of a spoiler as well, so sorry. Actually, this entire whole thing is a fucking spoiler.
You wouldn't click it if you didn't want to be spoiled by two beautiful women.
Sorry. Don't you like being spoiled?
Don't you? Oh, I know I sure do.
Well, yeah. So they kind of retconned with Beetlejuice, where it's like, well, no, actually, the reason that he had to marry Lydia was actually because he was in a wee bad relationship.
A wee bad relationship.
It was really bad. Even though she's so sexy, we love Monica Bellucci.
It's
but
Monica
she was
fucking
bad.
Bellucci.
And I'm like,
Monica Bellucci was
She could
fucking
poison
that.
me.
She could poison me, right? Why is it when you have the monster girl is always hot and she's Monica Bellucci, but the Monica Bellucci is fucking Beetlejuice
Ew.
with the snot and the mildew and the mold.
Wait, no, I think it was that they were human.
They were
when
human.
they were
He
hooking
still
up, and
looked
it was
like
during the
that.
plague. They didn't really have many options. All the hot people
She
were
still
dying.
looked like that in the plague.
Yes, yes, yeah.
He looked like that when he was human.
Yeah.
We're going back to the hot women fucking trolls. And you know what? I love Guillermo del Toro. I love Guillermo del Toro. He has a problem.
He does have
He has a problem with beautiful, beautiful women, actresses, fuck literal monsters. Shape of Water.
Okay, well, yes, Shape of Water, and like I know people are saying the same thing about Frankenstein. However, Frankenstein is Jacob Elordi.
That is fair. That is fair.
Frankenstein is Jacob Elordi.
Do you think he
like
smells?
The Frankenstein or Jacob Elordi smells.
Yes. Frankenstein smells like rotting flesh.
Yes, he is rotting.
Nosferatu.
Child, no, he smells.
He smells.
And there was a perfume company that made a Nosferatu perfume.
What did it
And
smell
I'm
like?
so curious about it. I'm
Rotting
really curious.
flesh.
No, seriously.
A chicken left in the sun
yeah,
for too long.
Like, he's cold. But the whole thing about Frankenstein is he's like barbecued
flesh. Lightning.
Yes, lightning, boom.
Boom.
That
Charred.
smells crazy. Charred, and the fact, like,
burnt hair.
Right, yes, burnt hair. And he was sleeping in the fucking forest for like most of his like couple months of life. Yeah,
things crawling on him. He smells crazy, and she fucking him.
Gee.
But like Monica Bellucci doesn't smell like that. You know she don't smell like that.
No, not even in the
that.
plague.
Not even in the
Not
plague.
even in the plague
She
would she
smelled
ever
fresh.
smell like that.
She would ever smell like that.
Yeah.
Oh, she got some scars. Oh, she got some staples.
Whatever.
Like the unfairness of it. But
Yeah.
the lovable scamps.
Mhm.
Like they're just lovable scamps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Corella wanted to skin
That's
puppies.
perfect.
She's just a lovable scamp.
Yeah, exactly. What are you talking about?
Freddy Krueger. Let's bring up Freddy Krueger real quick.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a big one.
Because, okay, Beetlejuice used to be just straight up like horror comedy kind of thing.
Mhm.
And he scared the shit out of me when I was little. Remember the snake? When he turns into the snake?
Oh, yeah. No,
The railing?
That's really scary.
Terrifying.
That did scare me as a kid.
Yeah, because that was when he was the bad guy and he was supposed to be scary.
Yes.
Freddy Krueger is scary. He's a bad guy.
He's a pedophile.
And he's a pedophile. He's a child molester. I don't know it. And murderer. The funny part is they like the studios and everything were like, okay, he could be a murderer, but they drew the line at child predator.
Yeah.
It was just implied.
Yeah.
And the newer one, I think they kind of like, I didn't see the newer one, but from what I understand.
The remake, I think it came out like 2011 or something.
Yeah, speaking of remakes, reboots, and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, at least that one admitted, no, he was a child predator.
Yeah.
That's why they killed him.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that's why they killed him.
All the parents banded together, and somehow we're supposed to like blame the parents.
Right?
We're supposed to be angry at the parents. No, they were killing the neighborhood child predator.
He got a TV show. There was a TV show. Was it A New Nightmare? Freddy got his own TV show.
Yeah.
Not only was he a lovable scamp now, he's a lovable host.
Yeah. And well, Beetlejuice also had the animated thing, and that also, made a lot of people, I think, from your generation.
Yes.
The millennials really loved Beetlejuice because of the animated show.
Yes.
And, that was the beginning of the lovable scampification of Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
And then the musical was the nail in the coffin.
There was a time, 80s and 90s, 60s, actually, you know what, for all of television, really, where movie properties would get animated adaptations.
Yep, Addams Family had
Addams
it too.
Family. I love the Addams Family 90s one. I love the Beetlejuice one. I loved it. It was fun.
Yes.
It was. And Beetlejuice, the one thing I will say about it was that it did give me a lot of the same energy as the animated show. It made sense to me as a sequel to the animated show. Not the movie.
Yes.
Because they had the same energy.
Thank you. No, I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yes.
The exact same thing. And that's actually why I brought it up, was the animated
the animated show.
Yeah,
it is the same energy because Beetlejuice is fun in the show, in the animated TV show. And it is just like spooky horror for a kids show. They got weird. It was so, like, you think about it, they've got the odd characters and borderline scary illustrations, like how they looked and stuff, especially when you went into like the underworld, or I forgot what it was called in the show, the Neverworld. It was something like that. It was fun.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, I watched it every time it aired, whenever I could catch it.
Yeah.
And it was great. And it did lead a lot to what we're talking about here. One of the problems. The Mask had one too. I think Rambo.
Oh my
Rambo had one.
gosh.
Rambo had a TV show.
Wow.
An animated TV show.
For the audience, we have an 8-year age difference.
Yes.
So
We are.
Yes.
Yeah, we have an age gap.
Yes. So I was born in 2000. So I was getting like the leftovers.
She's got the leftovers
of the 90s. And so like I had only seen like a couple reruns of both the Beetlejuice animated show
At
and
that
the
point,
Addams Family one.
Ooh,
And
Addams
so-
Family.
Yes!
There it is.
Yes.
Yes. I saw it when it aired.
Yes.
I won't tell you what year I was born. You don't need to know.
Right.
Oh, you just did.
Even though you can do math.
Don't do math.
Yes.
Ever. So Rambo had a TV show. Like, it's really funny the way that these executives will just take a property that is not for children.
No, for real.
I'm surprised Alien and Predator didn't get a TV show. Like Alien vs. Predator, and
You're
each
so right.
right? They should have got an animated TV show, and every episode
Yeah.
it's like the Odd Couple. It's the Odd Couple, but it's Alien vs. Predator.
No, that would have been so
That would have been
fun.
hilarious.
Actually, someone should do that now.
Like, Alien, did you eat my butter or my sandwich? And then no, and then the little mouth comes out and he goes, I did. You know?
Oh my god.
They don't do that anymore.
No.
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 When was the last time you saw an adult oriented TV show or movie get an animated version marketed towards children who were not the original audience?
No.
No.
No, never.
No, not anymore.
And
Need
it's
to
so
be-
funny.
It is.
So yeah, I love the animated show so much. However, I do feel like it led to millennials getting new sentiments towards
Yes.
Beetlejuice because the
Yes.
musical
Oh yeah.
is also the same exact thing where it's this weird tension between 16-year-old Lydia Dietz and
Grown ass man.
grown as hundreds of years or
Thousands.
thousands of year olds
Plague
fucking-
victim.
Yes, plague victim.
Plague.
And I really hate that. And then also, I love the Maitlands so much.
The Maitlands. Why could I not remember their last names? I've seen that movie I've seen The Exorcist, 367 times. And it keeps getting funnier every time I see it. Not to mention you're talking to a dead guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I love the Maitlands so much. I love Alec Baldwin and Gina.
And
Gina Davis is just
Gina
so
Davis.
fucking stunning.
Stunting.
She is so stunning.
Every
Every
movie she
time
was
I
in.
watch Beetlejuice, like I just look at her and I'm just like, wow,
home,
she's
home.
just so perfect. Yes, she's just so perfect. And I feel like that is one of the things that really I get it for Beetlejuice because it is 30 years later.
30. Those ghosts
Yeah.
will have aged.
Yes.
It was either that or we were gonna get like some scary, not on purpose, de-aging technology.
Yes, exactly. Like they did it for the Irishman. They could not.
And
do
he
it
still
here.
moved like an 80-year-old man. That's the part that gets me. It's like he still moved like I'm gonna kick your ass. So, like,
Exactly.
we would have got that, and that's
Right.
worse.
Exactly.
And also,
Exactly.
to your point about the cartoon and it is Beetlejuice is just a sequel to the cartoon. That's
It
really what
is.
because the
It is.
Maitlands weren't in the cartoon either.
I know.
Mhm.
I know.
Yeah.
Like I love the Maitlands so much, and the whole movie it was about them.
It was about them.
It was about that they were the beginning
He
of
was
the movie
the
and the whole reason.
antagonist.
They were the reason for the season.
They were the reason for the season. They died.
Yes.
None of this would have happened if they hadn't died.
Exactly. The Dietzes moved into their house.
To their house. The
And-
audacity.
Yes, and literally, yeah, I
The
know
audacity.
exactly.
Mhm.
And so they make the Maitlands so goofy in the musical, and then I get them not being in Beetlejuice. However, they fucking raised Lydia.
They did raise Lydia.
They raised Lydia like they were her parents.
Found
because her-
family.
Yes, like her parent, and that was the whole
That was the whole thing.
point of the movie. It's like found family and everything, and finding like your
Yes.
weirdness and
People who
whatnot.
understand and love you for just who you are. They did. They did love
And they
Lydia.
did. And like even at the
Strange
end.
and unusual little thing she was.
Yes, exactly. And they did. And like she would go to school and she would like ace her tests and stuff, and she would give them her report card.
She did. She gave them the report card before her own parents.
Yes.
Because they were helping her study.
Yes.
They went over her multiplication tables.
Yes.
They relearned algebra. They're dead. They don't need to do this.
And they were in their like 20s.
Yeah.
And like the last time they were in high school was like however many years ago.
I don't know how many stars the flag had at that point. You know?
Like come on now. And so
the
like
erasure. And then the one line just like, oh, that Adam and Barbara found a way.
Yeah, exactly. Like we found a loophole.
They found a loophole.
They were able to move on.
So stop mentioning it.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like,
Don't
bitch, they raised you.
Bitch, they love you.
They loved you. Like, okay, yes, they moved on, but it's like not even. Oh wait, no, they couldn't get them in pictures. Sorry, but like,
oh no, they had pictures when they were alive.
Yeah.
What happened to their stuff?
Yeah. Well, I do think it's still in the attic, just all like boxed away.
But that's what I'm saying. You couldn't find a picture from like their actual wedding.
Yeah.
I'm sure they had those.
Exactly. Right. Like, yeah, it has to be in that fucking.
They had some pictures before they died.
Yeah.
And other outfits.
Right.
You know? Which is so sad.
The
whole thing's so sad when you think about it too much.
I know. Beetlejuice does make me really sad.
Beetlejuice is sad because it's a show about death.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a movie about death.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'll touch on the musical real quick.
Go ahead, do it.
The guy who played Beetlejuice, I forgot his name, it escapes me. Fantastic. Great.
Amazing.
Production value, fantastic. Great.
Yes.
She played Delia and Miss Argentina, the quick change.
Yes.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. She does a quick change. Figure it out. There's YouTube. There's Google. Look it up. Fantastic. I did not care for the actress playing Lydia, nor did I care for Lydia's songs.
I did not care for Lydia's songs. I do think that she is a very talented, awesome actress. I just think, again, that the script is wrong.
The script was bad.
And then I hated what they did to the Maitlands.
I hated what they did to the Maitlands too. I hated the changes that they did make for the most part. Like I understood, they fleshed out Lydia and her dad, like with the dead mom story.
I do like the dead mom.
That was great. That one was down 8. You know, there's 3 Lydias. And there was 3 Lydias, and 2 of them were really, really great. And those were not the ones that I saw. I saw the Lydia that wasn't great, and I'm not going to name names.
Yeah.
But if you have ever felt personally victimized by the Beetlejuice musical, Beetlejuice the musical and Lydia's performance, you're not alone.
And you're not entitled to financial
compensation. And you are not entitled.
Broadway already ate that up.
They did. I already asked. They didn't give it to me. They weren't bad, but like it really was again the cartooning of Beetlejuice in the musical. Yeah, and then they just brought it back into the new one.
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
It's like they forget he's scary.
Yes, exactly.
They forget he's scary. Michael Keaton did a great job with the comedy, but like
absolutely, Michael Keaton
ate it.
Would yeah.
I'm
Smash.
No, I'm married.
I love Michael Keaton so much, and he's like Bette Midler.
He is like Bette Midler.
Put him in any situation, and he's gonna turn that shit out every fucking time. Every time. I do. And same with oh my god, her name escapes me.
Catherine O'Hara.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, actually, speaking of people that they absolutely erased, so there are 4 characters that were very essential to the first Beetlejuice, and they only did one of them right, and that is Lydia's father.
That whole thing.
Yeah.
That whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because his actor passed away, didn't he?
His actor was accused, and I don't know if he was convicted. I actually forgot, and I'd have to Google it, of doing horrendous things. That's what happened. No, he's still alive, and he's a piece of shit. And the thing is, from what I understand, he might have done those things and been accused of those things before making Beetlejuice. I have to look it up again to Google. You might want to cut that.
I didn't know that.
No, you found her reaction live. Finding out. alongside a lot of other people. He did some shit. He did
he
some.
fucking died. All right, well, fuck him. Well, I like
No.
what they
Yeah.
I
I'm
like
sorry, I
what
thought
they
you
did
knew.
with his character, and that they didn't have his face. He was just eaten
By sharks.
by sharks.
That's why it was so brutal,
and-
though.
Yeah. Oh.
That's why it was so brutal.
Okay. You know, I was like, you know what? Wow, this is really
Plane crash and then eaten by sharks. And then eaten. All he needed to get was like peed or pooped on by a seagull.
Right.
Like,
right.
all it was just missing that. That was it. But
wow.
yeah, he did some horrendous shit.
Wow, that's so crazy. Okay, so then
Mhm.
that makes a lot more sense. But I like what they did with his character, and that they
Mhm.
didn't have his face, and you know
Mhm.
him and Catherine O'Hara, like they had their reunion and everything.
Yeah, that was cute. Catherine,
I did like that.
they managed to separate, I think, the character a little bit from the actor. Like that was the hard part for them.
For sure.
Because there was no way they weren't going to bring Catherine O'Hara back.
Yeah.
There was no way. Yeah, absolutely no way they weren't going to do that. So there was that legitimate issue of Lydia's parents. Because on one hand, you could have just said the dad's traveling.
Yeah.
You could have did to him what they did to the Maitlands, which is one line and then nothing else.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like they gave him too much time and attention.
They did. Well, see, you
didn't know about
watching
that.
the movie with the intention that his actor had died, and so I was like, oh, they're honoring him so nice.
No, I was like, oh, he did horrible shit. I thought he died too when I watched it, and I found out later, like you did right now. I think they gave him too much time and attention. I think they should have just one line. He's traveling. He's at a conference.
Yeah.
Literally, and he's at a bird watching conference. He liked birds.
Wow, that's crazy.
And just give him the Adam. They gave him more time and attention than they gave the Maitlands.
Yeah. Adam, that is so crazy. And you know what? All of them got more time and attention than Otto, and his actor actually died.
Yes, his actor actually died.
Yeah.
Although I feel like it is in character for Catherine O'Hara, Delia, to be like, oh, he died.
Yeah,
he died. All right. Right. So and I understand plot wise they had to kill the dad, and that's why Catherine O'Hara ends up dying and joining him in the afterlife. I didn't think they needed to kill Delia.
I don't think I was thinking the same thing. I was like, wait,
I hated the whole plot. Like I hated the entire plot.
Yeah.
None of it was good. Like I can't think. I hated Lydia turning into like the shell of her, a shitty mom.
Yes. No. I was a
shitty
really
mom. You have all of the tropes. You have all of these writers at your disposal, and this is what you chose: the shitty mom.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. She lost her mom at a young age. She would be
like
she would never be a shitty mom. To have like, and this is no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade to people with mental health issues and stuff like that. But like being such an emotional wreck and just like a wreck, a shell of herself. That was not Lydia Dietz on the screen.
No.
And you can all make that excuse of like, oh, she got older, life was hard for her. This bitch had a ghostly invasion. She was ready to go into the netherworld.
Yeah.
Like, my queen could not be taken down that easily. You want to talk about, like, oh, baddies and stuff. Like, Lydia was. And she served fashion.
Yeah.
She didn't give a fuck.
She served bangs.
She served bangs. She did not baby those bangs.
She did not baby those bangs. She spiked those bangs. She kept that her entire life.
Also, by the way, can we talk about that trope of character picks one hairstyle when they're, like, 10? And that's it for life. It's usually a bob.
Yeah.
They bob that bob.
Yep.
Like, fuck ass bob. They didn't bob her, which honestly I would have preferred because she did have a bob in the first one.
Yeah.
She had short hair.
Yeah.
Give me some, like, I can understand her still being goth. Don't take that away from me.
Yeah, no.
Still wearing black.
No, I love that.
Love that about her. Yes, because you know what, goth wants goth for life. Mm-hmm. It's true. I was raised by goths, I should know. But yeah, I hated her. I love Winona Ryder.
Yes.
No tea against Winona Ryder.
Yes.
But they kept the same haircut.
No, the bangs pissed me off so bad. I was like, really? For like
speaking of
30
bangs.
plus years?
Mm-hmm.
Bang.
Our Lydia would never.
Yeah.
Our Lydia would never.
Yes, long story short, our Lydia would never.
Our Lydia would never.
And I really...
With that fuck-ass boyfriend.
Oh no, I thought that was really funny.
Mhm.
I thought the like fuck ass evil boyfriend that was like leeching off of her fame and success. I thought that was funny. I feel like that was very Tim Burton.
That was
Like,
awful.
yeah.
I'm just trying to think like Tim Burton.
Yeah.
The bone I have to pick with that man
Oh yeah.
who does not care a shit about my opinion. Random person on the internet, but I'm going to share it with you.
Scream it on YouTube.
I can scream it on YouTube all I want. It's free.
Yep.
What's he going to do? Sue me for defamation?
And then suddenly you get papers at your door.
I get papers at my door.
Yes. Cease and desist.
Cut to like the next scene of me holding papers. Tim Burton said to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, yes, exactly. He said, "Talk shit, get hit."
Talk
bitch.
shit, get hit with papers.
Yep.
So like I was thinking about what would have been a plot that I would have liked. I have to because I hated the plot. I liked Jenna Ortega as Lydia's daughter.
I do.
The
like
casting was fine.
The issue that I have is
Mhm.
that, and I don't know if like Jenna Ortega likes this, and this is why she keeps doing this.
Mhm.
But I feel like she is so talented, and she gets pigeonholed into the same thing each time. And also, what the fuck is wrong with Tim Burton and like him trying to sow discord between mothers and daughters? Because this is something that I really hate that people do with the Addams Family when they age up Wednesday and Pugsley.
Right.
I hate when they try to pit Morticia and Wednesday against each other. Because the musical also, and the musical...
I didn't see the Addams Family musical.
So basically, the whole thing is that Wednesday wants to be normal because she's dating a normal boy. Well, no, it's not that she wants to be normal. It's that she's dating a normal boy who loves her for who she is.
So she has to change who she is.
Right. No, the issue is that he proposes to her, and so now the parents have to meet. In
Addams Family, the musical.
Yes, Addams Family, the musical. And so now the parents have to meet. Mm-hmm. And now they have to come over for dinner. And
guess who's coming to dinner?
Right. Yes.
The weird edition.
Exactly. Yes. Mm-hmm. And so now his family is coming over for dinner, and Wednesday is feeling weird. And I think like the boyfriend also brings it up to her, like, your parents can't be kooky because my parents are like essentially your kind
optometrists.
Yeah, they're your like
normies,
cookie cutter, yes,
muggles.
Normal, yes, nuclear family type situation.
The mother's taking Valium just to get through the day.
Yes, yes. And so Wednesday, like, she's trying to pressure like the Addams Family to be normal for just one night. And obviously the Addams Family can't do that, so it's like kooky zaniness. I think that it's a very cute musical, and it is very near and dear to my heart, obviously. And this is coming from someone who is in love with and is obsessed with the Addams Family. Is obviously I don't consider it part of Addams Family canon at all, but I can appreciate it as an Addams Family fan. But yeah, it's that whole thing of like the one person who is so adamantly against this whole charade is Morticia.
Right.
And so Morticia and Wednesday are at odds with each other throughout the musical, and I think so the parents come to dinner, but Morticia doesn't know that they're engaged. Only Gomez knows. And so only Gomez knows because Wednesday was like, hey, this happened, do not tell mom. And Gomez is like hiding a secret from Morticia for the first time ever. And so it's like really crazy. And like obviously the big climax before intermission is like everyone is finding out everything. And like Morticia is just like, oh, like you're getting married to him, to these people, and you didn't tell me.
Betrayed.
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
but I hate that trope. Like Morticia and Wednesday would never be like that. And so
Gomez would never hide from his wife. He would tell Wednesday, "No, I'm not doing that.
Exactly.
You have to tell your mother right now.
Exactly.
I'll give you a 5-minute head start.
Yeah. Yep.
Because he's a loyal, loving husband.
Yep.
And like also, I'm trying to think of it. So basically, You have a liberal family who raised their daughter to be a strong, independent woman, and then she comes home with a young Republican.
Yes, yes, yeah. And I
That
think
is
they
the
make
plot.
a joke about being Republicans too.
That is the plot to the Addams Family musical. Wednesday brings home a Republican.
And their mansion is in the middle of Central Park, by the way, if you don't know Addams Family lore.
That I believe.
Yes.
That I believe.
Their mansion is supposed to be like in Central Park, randomly.
I believe they just popped it there. Like Baba Yaga.
Yes.
Their mansion is like Baba Yaga with the chicken legs, and it can move. That's what I believe. And it just
exactly.
It sits there.
Exactly.
So I hate that too.
Yes.
And I'm gonna throw you. Have you ever seen The Munsters?
Oh yes.
There's an episode of The Munsters.
Yeah.
Where Marilyn, who by the way is the gorgeous blonde,
yes,
who feels completely out of place and ugly because she doesn't look like the rest of her family.
Yes.
Remember her dad, for those of you who don't know, the Munsters is the dad is Herman Munster, Frankenstein's monster. That's what he looks like. And his wife Lily, who is a vampire. They have a son who's a werewolf. And Marilyn is the niece who is completely normal. And she feels hideous.
Yes. A beautiful 50s blonde.
Beautiful 50s blonde, just absolutely stunning, tall, thin, gorgeous. And Marilyn is the ugly duckling by her own admission because she doesn't have fangs or claws or hair or anything like that. But the Munsters love her anyway.
Yeah.
And they always talk about how unfortunate it is that Marilyn came out that way, but that's not her fault. And you need to love her more because of that. So Marilyn, it's a running gag on the show where she brings home a boyfriend. And she feels that the boyfriends are going to run away because they're going to see how awesome her family is.
Yes, I've seen this episode. Yeah, go ahead.
She's like, oh, they're going to see how awesome their family is, and they're going to realize that I don't measure up, and they're going to leave. But that's not the case, obviously. They see fucking Frankenstein's monster answering the door, talking about, hi, son, come on in. And they bolt.
Yes.
Get it? Bolts?
Yes.
They bolt. Except for one young man.
Yes, I've seen
that episode. I love that episode. She dates a man from Louisiana, like from the swamps, like Cajun country. Excuse my accent. And this man has grown up surrounded by weird, because weird shit happens in the swamps. Weird shit happens in Louisiana.
Yeah, they use
this boy is undeterred, and he walks up and shakes Herman's hand. I'm trying to remember the episode, but it's so refreshing, and I love that for Marilyn so much. Yeah. The whole episode, she's fussing and stressing over like introducing this boy, and he walks into the vampires and the werewolves and the Frankenstein, and he just says, thank you so much for inviting me. I would love to have dinner with you. And I think she serves like some sort of lizard or something. And he's like, hell yeah, I love lizard.
They gator.
He's like, this boy was undeterred. And he sat at that table with Marilyn. And I think about that every time I hear these tropes about like mother-daughters fighting or like having to change yourself for a man. And this boy walked in and said, thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Munster. And that's the energy that we need. We need more of that. I've only ever seen it once. In that one episode.
It changes your brain.
It does.
It does.
And that was the whole point. That was the whole point of the Addams Family and the Munsters to compete. But like to challenge the normal stereotypes of the nuclear American family. To be the anti Leave It to Beaver. Hiding an engagement from your mom is something Beaver would do. That is something Jan Brady would do. Marsha Brady.
Yes, exactly.
That is not something the Addams' children would do. They would never feel the urge to do that.
No, it's so true. It's so true.
And that's why it hurts so much, because it's so out of character.
It is. It is. And that's what and Tim Burton is doing that one with Beetlejuice.
Right.
He's also doing that with the
Wednesday show.
Where Wednesday and Morticia are at odds with each other. It's like Wednesday's a rebellious teenager and she thinks that she's better than everyone. But no, that's not Wednesday. And I feel like the 90s did a lot of rewiring with a lot of IPs, because while Beetlejuice had that animated show, the Addams Family had the greatest movies ever. However, and this is nothing against my other queen. Oh my god,
Angelica Houston.
No, I love Angelica Houston. Christina Ricci.
Yes,
this is nothing against it.
Winona Ryder and Christina Ricci.
Yes.
Christina Witty.
Witty.
Mm-hmm.
I love her so much,
Love
and she is
Christina.
obviously the best, greatest Wednesday of all time.
Mhm.
However, her like what she did with Wednesday, I feel like went over a lot of people's heads.
Yes.
And like they just assume that Wednesday is just like this mean little girl who hates everyone. However, the Addams family is a unit.
It's a unit. They've
It's
always been a unit.
Yes, they have always been a unit.
Mhm.
Even Christina Ricci's Wednesday, she did not hate her family.
She
She
did not
just
hate her
hated
family.
everything else.
She hated everybody else except for her family.
Yes, except for
She
her
went through
family.
all of that for Fester.
Yes!
She went through all of that for Fester.
Exactly. She never
Like,
hated her Uncle
she
Fester at
never
all.
hated
She
her
was
uncle.
devastated that
Devastated.
he married Debbie because she saw through her shit.
She did see through her.
She was
Batty,
the only
ew, Batty
Yes,
alert.
Batty alert.
Well, you know what? They also like sanitized Debbie too because that bitch was ready to like kill them. She's killed multiple
She
people.
would have been perfect for the Addams family. That's the thing.
She would have fit in so perfect. And that's where the comedy comes from.
Yes.
That's where it comes from, is the absurdity. And like, you know, none of this was necessary because this is supposed to be a comedy.
Yes.
It's supposed to be a comedy.
Yes.
So like that's where it's the absurdity, and that's where a lot of people just don't understand it.
Yeah.
They don't understand the Addams.
Yeah.
They didn't understand Beetlejuice.
No.
And they didn't understand Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
And that is why when you don't understand the source material, you cannot do right by it. I'm trying to think of a reboot, remake, sequel, prequel, whatever. I will say I liked the Christmas Story sequel.
You did see it.
I did see the Christmas Another Christmas, whatever it was called.
Yeah, Another Christmas Story, something like that.
I liked it. I loved the way. Was it necessary? No. None of these are. None of them like really need to be made. But and it might be because I've suffered through so many horrible ones. Yes. Horrible ones.
Yeah.
That it managed to still have this levity to it. I knew what it was trying to do, which was capture the feeling of an older man looking back at his childhood and trying to reconcile who he was, who he is. And I love the ending. I love the ending when he gets spoiler. Sweet. It's very sweet. That's what it was. It was sweet. It had heart because you know what? All of these reboots, remakes, they're soulless.
They are.
Absolutely soulless. The Addams family have plenty of soul. They steal. They've never stolen them. They've just, you know, held on to them for maybe longer than they should. They have extra. They have other people's souls.
Yes.
They have heart. They love each other. And I know we're talking about Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice had a heart to it. A funny little thing. It was found family because it was about the maintenance. They were trying to cling on to their vestiges of life, their home, their relationship. And Lydia was looking for a family. She was looking for what they offered, and they came together in the end. That was the heart of the story. So in the sequel, Beetlejuice, where Lydia is disconnected from her child and has a shitty boyfriend. And I know she was divorced from her husband. That's the thing, is he died, but they were already divorced. So like, it's not like he died on her. That's a bit different.
Yeah.
And there was one part of Beetlejuice that I loved. And that's when Lydia was telling Astrid about when she went into labor with her.
Yes.
Where she said they were at like a movie marathon of like horrible horror movies with her husband, and then she went into labor. And the reason that I love that is because that had heart to it. That seemed like something Lydia would do. Lydia would have gone to an 8-hour movie marathon while 8 months pregnant and would have gone into labor during. That is something that she absolutely would have done. That is the only part of the movie that feels authentic to Lydia. And I love that they included that. I really did. That was sweet. We got nothing with the dad. Now, it would have been a better story had they been married and he died on her.
Yeah.
That would have been a better story.
I agree.
Because I'm trying to remember why they got divorced. Why did they get divorced? I don't remember. Like, what they seem like a really good couple, and did they just drift apart? Like,
yeah. No,
I don't know.
For real, it's so weird.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Sorry to go back to Hocus Pocus too, but like those girls, like why were they fighting? I don't know if it went over my head, but like why did they hate each other?
Because they're girls, and girls just naturally hate each other. Why, like
Yes.
mothers and daughters just naturally hate each other. Like obviously,
Obviously.
women just hate each other.
Yeah,
Women are just
we hate
awful.
each other right now.
We hate each other right now. You fucking bitch.
I'm gonna blur you out.
You're gonna blur me out
in post.
in post. She's gonna put like devil horns on me.
Yes.
She's gonna put like
yes.
she's gonna put like
Yes,
fart clouds.
Gremlin filter on
Gremlin
you.
filter on me, right? That's just natural. Because Tim Burton doesn't understand women.
No, never
No.
has, never will.
Never has, never will.
Never
Women
will.
are to be admired.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, the Madonna whore complex.
Yes.
And like, remember Edward Scissorhands again with Winona Ryder?
Yeah, oh my god,
Like,
it's so crazy. You
Mhm.
said that, and I was literally thinking Edward Scissorhands. Sorry, go ahead.
no, just like literally that scene where she's like in the snow.
Girl, that's exactly what I was. That's exactly what I was
That's
fucking
it.
thinking. Yes,
Visually stunning.
Yes.
Beautiful moment.
Yeah.
Love that scene.
she barely had character.
She barely had character. She liked to go out and
Yeah,
with
she was
boys.
dating a douchey boy.
Anthony
A
Michael Hall.
douchey football boy. How dare she?
Yeah, how dare she live her life as a regular teenager?
Yes, we were talking about beefy.
Anthony Michael Hall. Wait, before we go on that tangent, she was dating beefy douchebag Anthony Michael Hall.
Yeah, how could she?
How could she choose him instead of the guy with scissors for hands?
Yes, and cuts all over his
And
face.
cuts all
and
over his
fucked
face.
up matted hair.
Right, could never touch her. Literally couldn't touch her.
Yes.
And that was the whole, you know, beauty of it. That was like the romance and the tragedy of it, because Edward Scissorhands is a tragedy.
Yes.
But like, again, would they have done that to like Edwina Scissorhands? Edwarda Scissorhands?
Yeah.
Edwarda
right.
Scissorhands would have been cunty as fuck. And I feel like she would be able to take her scissors off. It'd be like two little clips, but the rest of her hand is fine.
Yeah.
So she can make you a sandwich. Like,
they
wouldn't have done that. They wouldn't have done that to her. So like, but that image of her like in the white dress, like stunning. That's how all of his female characters are.
This
They're
is
all like
exactly
that.
what I was just about to get into, because the thing is that we are now in a new age where people care about women and female characters.
Women are people.
Yeah, women are people. And now Tim Burton in his career is learning that because Disney is making him learn that, because Disney just learned that themselves not too long ago.
Did
are not right.
Did they?
Right. And so now they're like, Tim, we got to clean up your act. And
also,
so, sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Can you also include some more people of color?
That was his reaction.
Like,
that was his reaction.
He
was like, fuck no.
No.
Yeah, and then Jenna Ortega came along, who is a
person of color.
A person of color, despite, you know, she is a like whiter looking. She is a more
she's darker than me.
She is darker than me, us,
like,
for sure.
Like we're like pure blooded Puerto Ricans.
Yes. Well, she's Puerto Rican and Mexican.
She's Puerto Rican and Mexican.
But she's more.
She has the look.
Yes, she's more digestible to a white audience and more digestible to Tim Burton.
Yes, that is exactly true. And she's like the right shade.
Yes, exactly. That's as dark as
dark as he's gonna go. We could talk about colorism in Latin communities and stuff like that, but it's true. It really is true. You never see an Afro Latina like on a big screen in a big production. Amelia Perez. Although Zoe Saldana has been in not one, not two, but three of the biggest grossing movies of all time.
Yes, and I love.
But she was green.
Yes,
she was green.
Green and blue.
Yes. So she wasn't even her true skin tone. Exactly. Yes, that is Jenna Ortega is as dark as Tim Burton is willing to go.
Yes, exactly, and
she doesn't have an accent either. Like,
no,
that's why you're right.
Exactly, and that's
we don't have accents either.
Yeah, hey,
right, but she is digestible as a Latina. Like that is their Latina light.
Yes,
that's what they like, and we say that as also Latina lights.
Yes,
we are. We don't. Our Spanish.
And we as white passing Latinas, we are acknowledging that. And it is a fucking
game recognizes
such
game.
An issue because I want to see more Black women and more Alpha Latinas
absolutely
in
Variety.
in horror, in gothic,
Yes.
in gothic,
Especially Gothic. We are tragic
spaces.
as fuck sometimes.
Yo, yes,
Honestly.
yes.
Catherine Zeta-Jones always, everyone thinks she's Hispanic and Latina, but she's not.
That
She's just
shit.
gorgeous.
Well, also she was in Zorro.
She was in Zorro. She gets a pass for Zorro. She gets a pass for
She gets
Zorro.
a fucking pass because I think about her all the time.
All the
I
time.
think about her all the time in that movie. Okay?
If anybody gets a pass, it's Catherine Zeta-Jones.
We give certain passes for
There's something about the Welsh. There's something about the Welsh. She's from Wales.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, she's from Wales. I feel like the Spanish Armada was involved at some point.
Oh,
But like
Gaggy.
she's from Wales. She's Welsh.
Wow.
But she gets a pass.
Love that.
But yes.
So yes.
Mhm.
So yeah, so she is playing all of these Tim Burton characters that he is now for the first time writing strong female roles for.
Right.
However, it is the same thing over and over again. Like she's playing like, and you can't even say that like, oh, she's just a strong, independent. No, she's a fucking asshole.
She's just an asshole.
Wednesday is such an asshole, and then so is her character in Beetlejuice.
Astrid, little asshole.
Even though I do like the idea of her not being able to see ghosts.
Yeah, that was fine. I was fine with that. Yeah,
and she
knocks her head.
Yeah.
She hits her head. She hits her head on the
like,
tree.
Boom.
She had a concussion.
Yeah.
The rest of the movie was a fever dream. That's why it was so bad.
Wait,
that's how I like deal with it. That's my head canon. Get it? Head canon. That's what she sees the kid right after she hits her head.
Wow. Yeah. I didn't even clock that.
I would have preferred. So I thought about it. They should have had Lydia happily married. So the same. I like the actor who played her husband. He was in like 2 scenes. He's fine.
Yeah,
that was fine. To her ethnically ambiguous, supposedly Latino man. Yes. Have them happily married. Have her safe and secure, and then he died, and that would explain everything. That would explain the sudden shift between her and her daughter, having to navigate a world without their third person. Having to suddenly go from 2-parent household to a single household, having to juggle like 17,000 different things. And, maybe Astrid gets lost in the shuffle a little bit. She's also older. You're going to have different griefs and things like that. And also you could have had it that she becomes obsessed with trying to find his ghost.
Yes.
I fixed it.
Yes.
In 2 seconds. That could have been it. Yeah. That could have been Lydia insisting that I need to see his ghost. That is the man of her. That is the love of her life.
Yes, and instead Astrid is like, no, you need to let it go.
You need to let it go. You're not going to find him. That's what it should have been. Because ghosts aren't real. That's what it should have been. That's what it should have been. And she should have been so desperate to find the love of her life because love makes you do. This should have been Orpheus and Eurydice. Oh my God.
Gag. Oh, yeah. I hate when a bag is fumbled.
I know, so close.
I hate when a bag is fumbled. This should have been
gender reversed Orpheus and Eurydice. That's what it should have been.
When a bag is fumbled. Damn, that just pissed me off. Yeah,
right. We could have had a tragic ass love story. And then which ends with a family coming together and realizing that love exists in different forms and love never dies. That's what it should have been.
It's because that's what it should have been. The people that did not consume the source material like we did.
Or read.
Yes.
You just read. Yes. If you don't know who Orpheus and Eurydice is, I don't judge you. I never judge people for not being educated. I judge you for not pausing this video to go learn about it now. Or wait until we're done. Boop. Eurydice died. Orpheus was her man. He journeyed down into the underworld.
Hades.
To go get to Hades. Made a deal with literally the god of the underworld to bring her back. It didn't work out. No spoilers. Go watch. Go read it yourself.
See, if you are a fan of Hades Town.
Oh yeah.
That is that is the original story. The original Greek myth.
Yes, that is it. That it should have been Beetlejuice should have been Orpheus and Eurydice. That's what it should have been.
That pisses me off.
That would explain Lydia being erratic.
Yes.
That would have been anxiety.
Yeah.
That would have explained Astrid's pulling
drift.
away from their drift. And then she could have been so desperate that's why she goes back to the house. That's why she goes back to Delia, and the dad
Yeah.
is away on a conference,
Yeah.
and he's not there. And Delia is the only one who can corroborate, and she's also kind of crazy. So
Mhm.
Astrid doesn't take it seriously either. And then Beetlejuice shows up because Lydia makes a deal with him to go get her man, and that's Claudia.
You
That's my
guys
cat.
can't see her, but she's so cute
And she's
she's
beautiful.
meowing.
She's meowing. That's what it should have been. And sometimes when it comes to movies like this, part of the reason that I hate them, or not hate them, is that I dislike them is because I know it could be done better.
For sure.
And Hocus Pocus 2, that's okay. We go back to that. The reason Beetlejuice sucked is because they didn't understand the source material. They didn't understand the characters. They don't understand women.
Yes.
A woman in love will do crazy shit.
Yes.
We've seen this.
Yeah. They're trying to incorporate women and
Mhm.
more women into these like movies and TV shows and things without actually understanding
Without
them.
actually understanding them. They don't understand women. You actually have to understand women. You have to think.
talk to
You have to
one.
talk to them. Think about them seriously as people.
Yeah.
I remember reading about Alien. Ripley was supposed to be a man.
Yes.
Ripley was supposed to be a male character.
Yes.
And they wrote him completely into the script. And then when Sigourney Weaver was getting cast, they literally just changed the pronouns. They didn't change anything. And I've heard that said multiple times, many times before. Elaine and Seinfeld.
Yes. Yeah. They
Yep.
Yeah.
And also, oh my God, Caitlin Olsen in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The Secret.
Yes.
They're both great female characters who explain there's a range of emotion there, and they're fucking crazy. And that's because they were written as men.
Yes.
Male writers are told to not think about them as women and just write them as men. Because they can't understand women also have these feelings, like the same feelings as men. So they just have to write them as if they were men.
Yes.
And that's the secret.
Yeah.
Instead of just like doing your research a little bit. Yeah.
Right. And then the network was like, guys, you need to bring some bitches in here.
You need some bitches.
I know you don't talk to any.
Here's Claudia. We brought some.
Here
she is.
She's our guest. She's the real guest of the show.
She really is. She runs this show.
Yeah,
I just realized she was. I'm like petting her and I'm like, oh, she's here. She got scared.
All right.
It's okay. You're not supposed to be on the couch anyway. But like, it really is a problem. And it's the same thing with Hocus Pocus too.
I know.
Those girls were a problem. The sisters were a problem. I hated that backstory. I hated it immensely. She had to be. The town was forcing her to marry the guy. I don't think that's how that worked even back then.
No.
And she's like 12.
Yeah.
Even back then. Fun fact about when they said like, oh, girls got married earlier back then. They knew it was a bad idea back then too. They knew marrying your daughter at 12 was a bad idea. A lot of families did not do that. If they did, there was like a legitimate problem.
Yeah.
Like a legitimate reason. Like, I cannot provide food for this child.
Yeah.
And I need to give her to a man who can give her food. But normally they did not do that. So this whole idea of her being like, Winifred being like, 14 and being married off, like even back then, that's not how it would have happened. Like, no. Hated that. We could have gotten other witches. Like, you could have picked any storyline, really.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the one you chose.
Yeah. Yeah. They all go into this dark room, all of these writers.
Mm-hmm.
They watch the movie once.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, guys, I know.
If they do.
I know.
I don't think they do. I think they watch clips on TikTok.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. And they hear other people talking about
like
it.
us.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. And they're just like, you know what? Yeah, this will work. Send it over to Disney.
They'll eat this shit up anyway.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
The parents are just going to press play. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
Parents,
be more discerning. Like, stream it first. Watch it yourself first. Don't just put any old garbage onto your kids.
Yeah.
It's not like it was in the 80s and 90s when all the garbage they put on was like traumatizing in a fun way. You know?
Traumatizing
in a fun way. Oh, we're going to develop empathy today, kids. Littlefoot's mom just died. Like, not that was trash or anything like that. Land Before Time is an amazing film.
Yes.
I'm just saying every family had that one VHS. It was weird.
Yes.
And a little off-putting.
Yeah.
And if you mentioned that movie to your friends, they didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, that's me with Spielberg's We're Back?
I was going to say, your grandmother had that VHS of We're Back, and I only ever watched it at her house.
Not a single viewer is going to know what the fuck that movie is. We're
back.
Dinosaurs
the
come back
scary
into
ass
like
circus.
the 90s.
I remember a troll in Central Park. Throwback.
Yeah.
You don't know what that is. Don
Uh,
Bluth. Love Don Bluth.
Wow.
Not that his stuff is garbage or anything like that, but I'm just saying. Oh, the ninth gate. The ninth gate.
I've only ever I can see like the VHS cover so clearly.
Kid has a gateway to hell in his backyard. Enough said. No adults.
What the oh, and the live action Alice in Wonderland.
The live action Alice in
And
Wonderland.
we're not talking about the Tim Burton one.
No,
we're talking about this
that garbage
ass crazy.
And yeah, I'll watch
Alice
that.
in Wonderland.
Made for TV.
No, I hated that one
It's
so
scary.
bad. I think I gave it to you because someone gave it to me as a
Yes, you did.
DVD.
I think I saw
and
that.
I was like, I think that this is really scary, and my sister
Scary.
would like it.
And I did like it. And I
was
hated
like,
the Tim Burton one too. For a similar problem of like, what the fuck was Alice? What was
Yeah.
that? What was that character
Yeah.
development? What was that character?
Yeah.
She was terrible. I hated it.
And what is it? What's the scary? Where's it about? Is it Return to Oz?
Return to Oz.
Scary,
Brendan
like,
loved. My
70s
husband
one?
loved it. Brendan loved it. We watched it the other day.
I have to watch that one. We're not
You've
doing that tonight. We're not doing that.
That's what I mean. Like, it's not back then where it's just like, here's a children's movie and it's Return to Oz or something like that, where it just traumatizes you in a fun way.
Yeah.
It's not like that. No, garbage it's like really garbage right now. It's like Cocomelon. It's like really, here's something. It won't even keep the kids quiet or engaged.
Yeah. It's the dancing fruit.
It's the dancing fruit. That makes your baby stupid.
Yes, it does.
Stop putting them on.
Yeah.
I don't
They
care
don't
that you're
even
tired.
know what that fruit is. You know what that fruit is.
You know what that fruit is.
They don't know what that is, and that cartoon is not it's not telling your kids what that is.
No, it's not. It's literally just like
they see a red bouncing thing.
A red bouncing thing. They think it's gonna attack them. That's why they're quiet.
Yes, they don't know that it's a strawberry.
Sometimes they think that ceiling fans are vultures. That's a fact. That is an undisputed fact.
Yeah.
That sometimes when babies are on their back looking up, they will see things and they think it's a bird of prey inside the house. They don't know what walls are. They don't know what walls are. Yes. It is a bird of prey. The ceiling fan is going to eat them. That's why they're quiet.
Yep. The vacuum is going to eat them.
The vacuum is going to eat them. That's why they're quiet. It is a evolutionary response. They think the dancing fruit is going to eat them.
back to Beetlejuice and Hocus Pocus. The only reason that I yes, I'm like, this is an awesome first episode to have with my sister.
Yes. Reboots.
The only reason why I didn't hate them was because I don't know, I did kind of separate them in my head. Like for me, it's just like, oh, this isn't real.
This isn't real.
This isn't real, and this isn't canon. It's just a goofy time. I liked Beetlejuice more than I liked Hocus Pocus. I did like
Beetlejuice more than Hocus Pocus 2.
Yeah, Hocus Pocus 2.
I don't remember what happened in Hocus Pocus 2, really.
You're
telling me things and I'm like,
that's what I was just about to say. Yeah. It is so forgettable.
Absolutely forgettable.
And that's very forgettable.
That is the worst crime.
Yes.
A film can do is be forgettable. Yeah. It's giving and Disney's been doing this for years too, because it's giving remember Hunchback of Notre Dame 2?
Yes.
Remember Pocahontas 2? The straight to DVD sequels.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, Cinderella 3
was amazing.
A Twist in Time.
A Twist in Time was amazing. It's the best one. When he throws himself, when the prince throws himself out of the window.
Yeah, and I love Little Mermaid too.
I adore Little Mermaid 2, Return to the Sea. I loved it. Cute. That one's the best one.
It's so cozy.
It really is a fun little movie. Yeah. I annoyed the crap out of your mom because I used to play it over and over and over and over again.
Is that why it is burned in my memory?
That is why it's burned in your memory.
Oh.
I would watch it on VHS because I didn't have it on DVD. I watched it on VHS. Finish it.
Oh.
Pause. Stop. Rewind. Maya, baby Maya. Guess what we're gonna do again? Press play. We watched it over and over and over again. Your mom at one point was like, "Please change this. Please change this." So I remember that. But like, yeah, I love that one. So yes, they're just forgettable.
Yeah.
You consume them once and then spit it out, and maybe the kind of like the aftertaste of Hocus Pocus lingers, but
right.
It's just garbage. And Beetlejuice was just also that. It's something you put on.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, it's a sequel. Wow, they have the characters I like. Wow. Oh, and Danny DeVito was so disgusting.
Oh my my god!
The one
I didn't even
disgusting.
know he was gonna be
He
in
was
it.
just
I
gonna
was
be
like,
in
wait,
there.
is that Danny
It was tonally all over the place.
It was.
It was tonally
It
the
was
plot.
very kooky.
It was very kooky, but not spooky, ooky, fun in a fun way. It was not a tight plot. Monica Bellusci's character ultimately
She came, served cunt, and left.
and then left, and that was it. That was it. That was her. Like she served no purpose. You could have cut her out completely.
And then also,
Mhm.
I really want to get your thoughts on this.
Yes.
So they tried to have another Deo moment. They
Deo.
tried to have a song that encapsulated
Oh
the heart.
my god! I
And
burned
when
it
they
out of my
bust-
memory.
When they busted out this song, I was like, no fucking way did Amanda neglect to tell me that their song that encapsulated Beetlejuice 2 happens to be one of her favorite songs, MacArthur Park.
That is.
Why the fuck was it MacArthur Park?
Why was it the original?
Why? No, yes.
Why was it the original?
It was the original. Like, you love the Donna Summer version.
The only one that matters. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. I hated it so much that my brain,
Trauma response.
it was a trauma, like blocked it out. And that was the moment that I knew that this movie was
It was
irredeemable. It was in my head. I was like, maybe I'm being too harsh. But no, this is shit. This is shit. You do MacArthur Park and then you pick the original. Not oh my god, Tim Burton really won't have a black person in this film. Oh my god. He didn't even let Donna Summer on the soundtrack. I mean, they had like Disco Inferno, but I guess that was it.
Oh yeah, they had the Soul Train.
They had the Soul Train. They had the Soul Train.
Yeah.
That was it. They're like, that's our criteria. That's our max. They wouldn't even let Donna Summer on the soundtrack. I'm really trying to see. I used to be a big Tim Burton stan. I've seen all of his films.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, we used to be. To.
Yeah.
And I am trying to think of a main character of color. And all I can think of was the candy vendor in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That was it.
Well, one of the recurring characters in Wednesday, because you don't watch the show.
I don't watch the show.
So Wednesday goes to Nevermore Academy, where her parents went, and that's where they met and everything. And so basically, Nevermore. Yes. And they really lean heavily into the Edgar Allan Poe thing as being like the king of goth.
Yes, the granddaddy.
Speaking of pedophiles. And
I know. You know.
I know.
Yeah, we'll continue.
I know.
Continue.
And so they go to Nevermore Academy, and Nevermore Academy has all of these creatures that they all live and learn in harmony. Right. And her roommate is a werewolf, and there are sirens. And the main like siren character, she is a beautiful dark-skinned black woman, but the thing is she's a bully. She is introduced as a bully. So it's that it starts off with that trope of like, oh, like the mean dark-skinned girl.
Yeah.
But now she's like Wednesday's friend, I think, and she is like super like cunty now. But I think Tim Burton only did that because he got in hot water.
He got the hot water.
You know, it's just like
stop that.
Yeah.
Stop.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And so
see, children, complaining does help. Complaining does work.
Yes.
Yeah, you should tweet at them. It does work.
Yes, tweet at them.
Tweet not at us.
Yeah.
Don't tell them. Don't bitch at me.
Yeah, don't bitch at me. No, for real.
Bitch at Netflix.
Yes, bitch at Netflix. Bitch at Tim Burton, because my God. Yeah. So that those are like the only.
I'm trying to think.
Black Tim Burton characters.
I watched Sleepy Hollow the other day because, in my opinion, I think that that's the last. Aside from Big Fish, I guess Big Fish is the last good movie he made, but like that's it. Sleepy Hollow is like the last Tim Burton, authentically Tim Burton film. Charlie and the Chocolate
Corpse Bride.
I forgot he made Corpse Bride.
Yeah, no. So yeah, he did Corpse Bride, Frankenweenie.
I did like Frankenweenie,
and he only, I think, wrote the script and did the characters for Nightmare, but he didn't really direct.
No, that was Henry Selznick.
Yeah.
That was Henry Selznick. So I keep thinking, you know what? It's actually a reverse where I keep thinking Henry Selznick did Corpse Bride. I keep
Oh.
thinking that they both did it, but also those are animated.
Yes.
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
they are
live
animated.
action. So
Okay,
like,
yeah, I get you.
Sleepy Hollow is like his last one where it feels authentically. Like, why did we like Tim Burton? All right, let's start with it. Why do we like him?
Well, yes.
Aesthetic.
Yeah, he was
Aesthetic.
goth.
He was goth.
He made goth more mainstream and
Mhm.
made it less weird.
Yeah.
Like we embraced it
Normalized.
because it was weird.
It was weird. He had weird stories,
Mhm.
unique plots, unique. It was unique.
Yeah,
We had-
lovable characters despite being white men.
Right.
Most of the time.
Let's see. It was Beetlejuice. Batman. He's a Batman.
Oh my
love
god.
Batman 2. Return. Batman Returns.
Mm-hmm.
Like Michelle Pfeiffer. Amazing. I love her. But Batman 2, Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands. Oh my gosh, so many movies. They were thoroughly original, unique, had an aesthetic, had an appeal to them. And if you were a gothy, neurodivergent kid, like suddenly you have all these monsters that you connect with.
Mm-hmm.
And you have that feeling of being othered. You know, you connect with it. And that's something from his earlier movies that we loved. And then Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is when he was like a parody of himself.
Yes.
Everything since after Sleepy Hollow, except for Big Fish, because I think Big Fish came out like a few years after Sleepy Hollow. And that's a unique one because the imagination and like kookiness are mostly in the flashbacks.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Yes.
the modern, and it's this era, this air of like you don't know if it really happened or not, which I really liked.
Yep.
I really liked.
Yeah, Big Fish is extremely unique.
It is
I
a
love
very
it.
unique story. I love it so much. That's his last good movie, but I think it came out like a few years after Sleepy Hollow. But
And
Sleepy
extremely
Hollow
underrated.
extremely underrated. Extremely underrated. Such a good movie. Sleepy Hollow, I think, is the last one that's like, oh no, Tim Burton. Like,
Yes.
Like we have the darkness.
Yep. This is why we loved him.
This is why we love Tim Burton. And it is a kooky film. My husband could not get into it. He could not.
Really?
He could not get into it.
Oh
but,
wow.
I feel like that was like the beginning of the end for him.
Yes.
And then Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was like, oh. And then Alice in Wonderland was always dead.
He said,
He's
yeah,
dead.
no, he died.
He died.
He died. And we all knew it. We all felt it. We were like, oh, fuck.
I paid for that. I saw that in the theaters on my birthday.
I didn't know it was your birthday.
It was my birthday.
No, Amanda, please. No.
On my birthday, Tim Burton, like,
you got shot on your birthday.
He slapped me in the face.
He's 17 years. He spat at you.
Spat at me. And then he stole my money.
Yes. Yes. Kicked you to the ground and stole your money.
Took my money.
Yes.
And he took my money. And he told me my coochie stink.
No.
That's what it felt like watching Alice in Wonderland.
No.
Tim Burton, Alice in Wonderland.
By the way, that's why you hate Dark Shadows.
And that's why I hate Dark Shadows. Oh, Dark Shadows. I also saw that in the theater. Why did I keep watching
Dark Shadows?
I saw Dark Shadows.
I'm so shocked by that because I know you hated Tim Burton
at that point.
After Alice in Wonderland.
I was
You
done.
really hated him, and I remember being so sad about that.
An end of an era.
Yeah, and I remember you saw Dark Shadows, but I thought you saw it like the rest of us on bootleg.
I should have.
Girl, the amount of movies that I should have seen in theaters, but instead saw on bootleg. Like,
you know, we should make some recommendations instead of Beetlejuice, and Hocus Pocus too.
I think this entire episode has been recommendations, honestly.
Like, I think
you guys have a laundry list before we get to the next episode.
Right. Of things not to watch.
Yes.
Don't watch
things
that.
to watch and things not to
watch.
watch.
Blade.
Yes. Watch Blade.
John Waters. Like the thing is, okay, we have Tim Burton on one end, and then you have the complete opposite of John Waters, who has been consistent.
Yeah. His entire
very
career.
consistent. He's been career. Like, you know what you're getting in a John. For those of you in the audience here who don't know what John Waters is, he likes bad movies. He likes to make bad movies. He likes reveling in poor taste.
Yeah, what is he? King of Trash?
King of Trash. He's the King of Trash. And you know what? He earned that title.
He earned it.
He ate it.
He earned it.
She ate it. She ate poop.
Yes, she did eat. She did
Divine.
eat it. Yes.
She did.
Now, before we wrap up this episode, I do want to circle back to Cruella. We didn't get to talk about Cruella yet.
It was so bad. Yeah.
Oh my! Well, you didn't see the Cruella.
No, but I know it was bad.
Yeah, no, girl. And so This is coming out after Halloween, so tomorrow my costume is Cruella de Vil. It is something that I've been wanting to do for years and years and years,
She
but
has.
I always told I always told myself that I wanted to do it right and have the right coat and everything.
Do it right, do it tight.
Yep, facts.
Keep it straight.
Because I don't like repeating costumes,
Nope.
and so I'm gonna be Cruella tomorrow, and so I took it upon myself to rewatch all of the 101 Dalmatian movies and everything that has to do with Cruella de Vil, and just wow, there is something about, and 101 Dalmatians came out during a time when Disney was at a lull.
Yes.
When they were, it was before
broke.
like Disney. Yes, they were so broke, and they were just coming up with like random animal movies. Honestly,
yes, they were. Struggle busting it hard.
Yeah.
Walt had died. Walt was dead.
Yeah.
He was dead.
They were going through it. They were trying to catch up with everything else, and like they had Jungle Book and
a lot of boy movies.
Yeah,
a lot of boy movies.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, they definitely
gender
did
neutral
try to
boy
market.
movies.
Yeah, they tried to market more towards boys, and you had like Robin Hood, and you had Jungle Book and everything.
Fox and
Fox and the Hound.
I'm trying to remember when Fox and the Hound came out.
That's what I was trying to think too, because a part of me feels like it's 90s.
Yeah, no, it's not 90s.
No.
I'd have to look up. Continue.
Is it the 70s?
I think it is.
Because it was like the 60s and 70s when they were really going through it.
Yeah, the best of
That was
friends.
like, I think they called it the Dark Ages.
1981. Yes, 81. It was the Dark Ages. It was the Dark Ages.
Yeah.
You have the Golden Age.
The Golden Age, the Dark Age, and then the Renaissance.
The Renaissance.
Was, when Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin and everything. But during their Dark Ages, we got their fair. I love these movies.
They're amazing.
Very cute animal movies. I love Lady and the Tramp so much. And 101 Dalmatians is such a. You have to rewatch them now with new eyes.
Yes.
Because they are such good, cozy movies. Like, I was in such a good mood watching 101 Dalmatians. It's so much funnier than I remember it being.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's such a sweet little mother. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry.
Little fatty Dalmatian.
Fatty. I don't know what that one is.
I never realized that they called their owners their pets.
Yeah.
And it's so cute. And that is also the only time the animated movies, it's the only time when they speak.
Yeah,
because the dogs don't speak in the
live
90s
action.
Live
Thank
action.
God they could have done that.
They
that
could,
was
they could have, because don't they speak in Homeward Bound?
They they do speak in Homeward Bound, but they don't move like their mouths or anything like that. It's just a voiceover.
Okay, yeah.
Not
they
like
move their mouths in Dr. Little.
Yeah, Dr. Dolittle,
yeah.
Which was the Eddie Murphy one was great, but just don't look at the moving mouths.
yeah.
Like, it was better with the voiceover.
Right, exactly.
Uncanny.
It is very uncanny. The 90s.
I do appreciate that they didn't have the dogs talk.
No, I agree, because the 90s 101 Dalmatians, which is because like the 90s Disney did do live actions.
Yeah, they did a lot of live actions. Disney had a like burgeoning, blossoming live action.
Yeah, department. And they did them well.
They did.
101 Dalmatians with Glenn Close as Cruella. Incredible. And one of the very few times where it is so eerily similar to the source material, but they took a lot of liberties. And
refreshing.
Yes, it was very refreshing. I liked that he was a game designer and
a video game designer.
Yeah, and that was so cute. I was like, how 90s is that?
It's very 90s. It was an up and coming field, and like it was kind of like almost the equivalent of being a struggling musician back then, because nobody knew what the hell this was.
Yes,
everyone's like, your husband's a video game designer.
I'm like, okay,
oh, you're
whatever.
Okay,
yeah, exactly.
What is that?
Oh, so you like not eating dinner?
You like not eating?
Yeah.
I know I've told you this before, and I'll say it to our audience. I believe the 1990s live action 101 Dalmatians is the best Disney live action that they've ever done.
Ever.
And
it was before it was like forced upon them.
Yes, it was before. They had the blueprint already.
Yes.
They had the blueprint.
Yeah.
I would like to rewatch the live action Jungle Book. I don't know if that was Disney or not, but I remember that being really good back then too. But we're talking about Cruella. Yeah, they had the blueprint. They knew what it took to make a good movie. They still have the blueprint. Disney has access to the best screenwriters in the world. They have access to the best production companies. They have access to the best.
Yeah.
This is a choice that they make to make bad movies.
And it's also a choice on the audience.
It's your choice.
Well. It is your choice.
It's your choice.
You guys are taking yourselves to the theaters
to watch this. I spent money. I mentioned this multiple times. How mad I am that I contributed to Alice in Wonderland and Maleficent and Dark Shadows. Because when Alice in Wonderland 2 got announced, I wondered, was this my fault?
No.
I contributed to that billion.
No.
This is my fault.
No.
That we got a sequel. Yeah. All those times I retweeted or reshared TikToks of like Hocus Pocus and how much I love it. That's why we got Hocus Pocus 2. I was part of the problem. Same thing with Beetlejuice. I said, you know what? I really like Beetlejuice. And it's my fault personally. I'm responsible for this. That's how it feels. Diva. Thank you. You have control over your money for the most part. 101 Dalmatians, the live action, is, remember we were talking about baddies just being bad?
Yes.
Cruella's just evil.
She's just
evil. A selfish bitch.
They weren't trying to redeem her in that live action.
No.
Glenn Close was so, even like down to the voice, down to everything, she was so similar to the animated Cruella de Vil, who is so she's considered one of the American Film Institution, is that what AFI is?
Yeah, American Film Institute.
She's considered, I think she's like number 30 something.
She's on the greatest villains.
Yeah, greatest villains
because
list.
She's unapologetically evil.
Yes, exactly.
She doesn't make excuses
so
for it. She knows that making a coat out of puppies is bad.
Yeah,
she knows that.
She doesn't care. She just
doesn't
wants
care.
That Dalmatian coat.
She wants that Dalmatian
coat. To be fair, have you ever seen a Dalmatian coat?
Mm-hmm.
The costumes.
The costumes. They got real couture.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
No.
Yes.
No, it's fine. No.
Couture.
The outfits that Cruella was pulling, that Miss Glenn Close was pulling.
Every scene.
I was like, that's
not a wasted shot.
Not a single one. And that's shit that no one has. That's the shit that people were seeing on runways.
Yes. That was, I'm not, why do I keep thinking of Jean-Paul Gaultier? No, that's Fifth Element.
Oh,
Fifth Element.
Yes.
Watch it. If you love fashion and you love science fiction, then you need to watch Fifth Element. That was Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Yes.
But we do love the French, see?
Yeah. They do things.
They do things when they do them well.
Fashion. Yes.
No, she served legit runway, like everything. Tailored.
Yes. Yeah, and it had that 90s kookiness, that unrealistic kookiness where it's like her office, her
it was over the top.
Yes, it was so over the top.
It was over the top. But have you been to a fashion girlie's office? That is what they look like. They look like that, and they have little minions mulling about who are terrified.
Yes, who are terrified. Yes, exactly. She was Miranda Priestley before Miranda Priestley.
Oh, that line when she says, "More good women have been lost to marriage than wars and famine."
Yes. It's such a quotable movie.
It's such a quotable.
It's so quotable. And then you go 20 years, 30 years later to Cruella.
Forgettable.
With Emma Stone.
And
it is so devastating. Emma Stone obviously is an incredible actress. Yeah. I love her. I love Emma Stone. Fault. Yes, it is not her fault that she was given this script. Again, it goes down to the script.
It goes down to the script. It always does. It always goes down to the script.
Yeah. And sorry, go ahead.
No, just like it, and doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how good the actor is. A bad script is a bad script.
And the costuming.
The sheenification of
that shit
wardrobes.
Was Fashion Nova.
That was Fashion Nova.
It was Fashion Nova. I was so pissed
What happened
off.
To production?
They really thought that they cunted her out with that red dress. And everyone was like, "Oh my god, the red dress and the mask and everything." You guys just don't know.
That wig.
You guys lost the sacred text.
You did lose the sacred text. You don't know. This is what happens when you don't watch films. And so the problem with film bros, I'm going to bring it back to film bros, is that like many men, they only appreciate the opinions of other men. And so they only watch what other men have recommended and things like that. But a real true film connoisseur, such as you and I, my sister, we watch everything. We watch the weird stuff. We watch the fun stuff. We watch the popular stuff, and we
Yeah.
watch the niche stuff.
Yep, the B movies and the Oscars.
The A movies, the B movies, the C movies, the Z movies.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we watch all of them, and
Mhm.
we find the little bits here and there that shine, and even
Mhm.
the stuff that doesn't.
Yeah.
So that's why when we watch a film like Cruella, which is shitty, we can see because we have the background.
Mhm.
It's not to say that we're better than you or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
But if you've never seen a good film before in your life, yeah, you're gonna think Cruella's amazing.
Yes.
That's why like little girls loved it because they've only been alive for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Right.
It's my third day out here. I don't
It's
know.
like, right, they've only ever watched Cocomelon. Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
it's above Cocomelon.
Yeah.
This is also why parents, if you are a parent or an auntie or a TT or a tio or whatever like that, it's your job to I feel like with kids movies especially, they really just like, oh, kids will watch any sort of shit nonsense. It's for
Yeah.
kids. You don't have to try.
Yeah, that's a pit that Disney,
Mhm.
Nickelodeon, all of them are going through.
And that's
right
what
now.
Cruella. That's what I'm
Mhm.
getting at. Is with Cruella is it really is like girls like girl boss, daddy, girl boss.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she was a business owner. She owned her own business. She owned her own fashion line.
Yeah.
She didn't take no guff from no one. She
Mhm.
wanted to turn puppies into a coat.
Yes.
Surely we could do better than that.
Yeah. Yes.
Pick
Yeah.
anyone. Or if you had just leaned into it and made this about a selfish bitch, just make her evil. It's fun watching evil bitches. We
Yeah.
love it. We like watching evil bitches. We do. Just and like be for real about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could do to like make her better. At the end of her story, she's gonna want to skin puppies.
Yes. Exactly. So because I know you're probably not gonna watch Cruella.
I am not watching Cruella.
And
it's been like 10 years. Like it's been like 5 years.
Yeah, I think it's been like 3 or 5 years. It might have been one of those pandemic movies that went straight
Yes,
to
it did.
Disney Plus.
I
Yeah,
think so.
then
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yes.
Yikes. And so for the audience, you can absolutely skip this. Have a great rest of your day.
Yeah.
And so Cruella, basically, this is it was such a strange movie. It was because it was such a strange departure from 101 Dalmatians. And what I thought it was going to be actually was that she was like an up and coming fashion designer and also a born like psychopath who killed animals for their furs.
No, not that.
That's it. No, not at all.
No, we don't like that.
And yes, no, we do not.
No,
support
no,
this.
yes to that.
Yeah. No, yes.
No, yes. Continue.
And so that's what I thought it was going to be. I thought she was, going to be this like ruthless monster that only got more wicked throughout the movie. Obviously, kids don't like that.
That's scary.
That's scary.
That's scary.
And so what it actually was, and this movie has so many twists and turns, it's so bizarre. So she is we later learn that she is adopted, but she is raised by her mom, a single mom, whatever, and they're like poor, and so
that's why she's evil.
Yes. Yeah, basically they pretty much did the like poverty to like riches evil pipeline. And so her and her mom, they were poor, and she always had like a bad attitude. Like she was always getting kicked out of schools because she was like a bully and like whatever, but she was just like standing up for herself and others. Yeah, like she never did anything actually
She's
wrong.
never done anything wrong ever in her life.
Ever.
Everything can be explained away.
Yes, exactly.
I love that.
Right.
Love that. And everything is,
yeah.
It's fine to break the rules when you want to. And then you can just explain it away.
Right.
Don't
Exactly.
take accountability.
Exactly. And so, so the mom goes to her past employer, who was this like designer in this big fashion house. Like she was this fashion mogul, whatever. And the woman kills her, essentially. It's like Cruella. She dies. Yes, exactly. Like the woman covers up her death, whatever.
Doesn't she get killed by Dalmatians?
Yes, she does.
I think she gets chased off a balcony by Dalmatians.
Yeah.
That's why she got beef with them.
Yes.
They killed her mom.
Yeah.
Oh. Drop the mic. That was it.
Wait, what is it? Music killed my grandma from Trolls.
Music killed my grandma. Singing killed my grandma. Branch.
Yes, singing killed my grandma. Dalmatians killed my mom.
That's it.
And so that's why I want to skin them.
And wear them as a coat.
Yeah, and so Cruella,
but you know what? Branch never wanted to skin the oh my gosh, the evil ones and wear them though. He never wanted to do that.
Right. He just didn't want to. He just like excommunicated himself from the whole thing.
Right. I can't remember their names. I watched that. I stayed over at my cousin's house, and I watched that movie multiple times a day for 7 days for the entire time I was there, and I can't remember I've seen this movie so many times I can't remember. It's bugging me, but continue.
Damn diva. I actually have never seen Trolls, but I do
It's
want to
adorable.
watch it. Yeah,
It's
no,
adorable.
it seems really cute.
I saw it every day for a week, multiple times, morning, noon, and night, and I still would like to rewatch it with you.
Girl,
I would. You can't say that about Cruella.
Wait, yes, not at all. And so she Cruella runs away, and she goes off to London, and she meets the two goons that are her goons that like help her kidnap
henchmen.
They're her henchmen, yes. And basically they grew up together. They're like a ragtag group.
Yeah,
they're just
found
like
family.
These three orphan kids in the middle of London. And they grow up, and they're a tight group. They love each other.
Yep, chip, cheerio, and all that.
Yeah, all that business. Yep. And so one of them
Yep.
helps her get into helps her get a job at a fashion store and whatever. Yes. She does this whole display in a window and gets picked up by that same woman, that same evil woman who she was a child, didn't really see the woman's face when she
didn't realize it.
killed her mom. Yes. But
all
she's
of
still
this is unnecessary.
Big name. It's crazy.
The story
she
is unnecessary.
sees that she's a big name in fashion. Whatever. She works for her. Realizes that she killed her mom.
Oh my god! Could you imagine you work for your boss and you find out your boss killed a family member?
Yeah. So basically, that's what happens. And Cruella is oh, her name is Estella, by the way. Her name is Estella. And she only becomes Cruella when she realizes that this woman killed her mom, and then
she must be
hardened. She becomes hardened, and this is her alter ego. And so basically, the story really picks up where she's trying to upstage this woman.
I've seen clips of that.
Yes, yeah. So she's upstaging this.
Isn't it Emma? Who's the actress?
What, Emma Stone?
No, the other one.
Oh, I really don't remember.
She's famous too.
Yes, I know. Yeah. No, they don't get nobodies to play these.
No, to play horrible. They needed a check. Continue.
Yes, yeah. That's why they all agree to do this shit. It's easy money.
What was it? Michael Caine. Sir Michael Caine. I think he was knighted. Yeah. That he was in Jaws 3 or Jaws 3D. He was in one of the Jaws. And they asked him what did you think of the film? He's like, well, I didn't see the film, but the house that the check bought me is lovely.
Gag.
And he's just very upfront about why is Michael Caine in Jaws 3? Because he needed a check. Because capitalism, children.
It's easy. And you would do it too for a check.
You would do it too.
Yeah.
I would do Jaws!
Right. Whatever. Right. Exactly.
I got Jawsed.
I got
Jawsed. Continue.
Yes, exactly. And so, yeah, the whole thing is she's upstaging this woman, whatever. She becomes Cruella, and she becomes mean to her goons, but they love her because found family.
Found family.
You find out that this woman is actually her mother.
It was her mother.
She just didn't want the daughter to upstage her, and so one of her butlers casted the child off to go live with one of the maids.
Threw him in the garbage.
And the maid, yes, and the maid raised her as her own. And when the maid realized that she was broke and that Estella was getting kicked out of all these schools, she came back to the woman for financial assistance, and she died for it. And essentially,
don't you dare bring that kid back to me.
Yeah, no, seriously. And so, yeah.
You want child support?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right,
I'm not giving you no child support.
Right.
Deadbeat mom.
Exactly. So Cruella is hardened because this woman is her mom and she's evil and she killed her adopted mom or whatever. There is no mention, really.
Who the fuck is her dad?
Oh, her dad was the mogul's husband.
Oh.
But the mogul's husband, I think, was the one that had all the money or whatever. And so
I'm
all
sorry,
of
I didn't
his
interrupt
inheritance.
You. Yeah.
No, it's fine. All of his inheritance would have gone to Estella when it should go to the girl.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
This is so I'm sorry, continue.
Everything is so unnecessary. And there's one note, and this is going on during the punk era of London.
So much more interesting.
And there are a couple things that really piss me off about this movie. And the main one starts at the very beginning. and that she was born with the black and white hair.
Yes, I heard about that.
And yes, there are people born like that, in which that is so awesome.
Right, good for you.
However, the reason
We
why
love
Corella that
uniqueness.
hair wasn't because she was born with it. It was because she was just a gaggy, crazy
That's a
fashion
dye
bitch.
job.
And yes, that was a dye job.
That was a
she
dye
just
job.
decided to do that
The
because
carpet
she was
doesn't match the
gaggy and
drapes.
crazy.
Right. It's because like the carpet doesn't match the drapes.
No.
Could you also that wig was so bad.
It was so. At what point did Corella ever have curly hair?
I don't know. It got a little frizzy towards the end after she'd been like chasing those dogs all night.
Yes.
But Glenn Close and Glenn Close is like because it's bleached.
Yeah.
And bleach hair acts a little different.
Yeah.
So I was going to say Glenn Close's hair looks real.
Yes.
That looks like they really did dye her hair.
Mm-hmm.
But Emma Stone's looks like a wig, mama.
It's such an obvious wig.
That's when I found out that was supposed to be her real hair. I was like, is it?
Yeah.
Like they got sheen wigs. They got sheen clothes.
Yeah.
Like
they did.
They really
and
did.
Also, you can't talk about fashion in the punk era of London and not have a single stitch of Vivienne Westwood.
Not to be found. Who? Vivienne who?
How dare you? Was shocking. I was
Vivienne Westwood can't go wrong. Madonna said that. Madonna said that.
Yes. A bespoke Vivienne Westwood.
Carrie
Bradshaw herself.
Carrie motherfucking Bradshaw.
She was supposed to wear Vivienne Westwood.
I judge all of her choices on that show except for that one.
So not a stitch of Vivienne Westwood.
Not a stitch.
And there was no talk about her using furs at all.
You know what though? And like the 70s love furs.
Yes.
I know this was like the 60s into the 70s, right?
Yeah.
But the 60s love furs too. There was like a good 40 something years from like the 30s to the 70s where all a bitch wanted was a fur coat.
Yeah.
Fur was everywhere.
Yeah.
That was like a sign that you had money. Even as in the punk, like also it's just a really good coat.
Yeah.
Animal safety and all that. Some animals just die. And
their furs, if they die naturally and they're just laying there.
They're just laying there. And also like at this point, a lot of those vintage fur coats, those animals would have been dead anyway. So it's just like if you get a chance to try, what I'm trying to get at is if you get a chance to try on a fur coat, I heartily recommend you do.
Because yes, as long as it's vintage.
Yes.
And they might as well go to a new home
than the landfill. Don't get vegan. If you're going to get fur, don't get that fake fur because that's just plastic. That's going to end up in a landfill.
Yes.
You're better off just going to a thrift store and just getting an actual fur coat.
An actual vintage fur coat. Do not go online and buy a brand new fur coat. Right. Then you are contributing to the fucking problem.
Unless it's like an indigenous or like
for
fashion
sure.
house
Yeah. Because then yes.
They hunt and chop.
Yes.
There is that. Do your research. Do your research. But I'm just trying to say, to add to your point, fur was everywhere during that time.
Yes.
So like you could have tied it in to her later obsession with it.
Yeah.
There was no excuse.
How I would make the Corella movie.
How would you fix it?
Because I was actually thinking about this after I watched the movie. No weird plot twist with like her and her like mother or whatever. I actually do like the whole mother versus daughter thing when it comes to Corella because she's genuinely
unlovable,
an evil person. I would rather her be born a psychopath. And her mom is the leader of a fashion house and she is this big fashion mogul and she is trying to get her daughter into fashion and everything. And Corella does get into fashion, but in the wrong way. In that she is ruthless and she starts off by getting, like regular furs like mink and whatever, and then she gets in a bear and then she gets into exotics and then she gets ruthless.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that is on her mind is looking good. And it's her against her mom and her mom. I would love like I wanted a big fashion showdown and they tried to do that, but you can't do that with Fashion Nova clothes.
You can't do it. It's cheap. It looks cheap.
The costumes. Yes, you said I was cheap. Yes. Everything looks so cheap in that movie.
Which is so funny because polyester was huge in the 60s and 70s.
I would have it be a big fashion showdown. And, somehow Cruella like takes down her mom, or her
Mm-mm.
mom is just like she dies or like steps down from the fashion world or whatever.
Gets
And
murdered.
then, gets a murdered. And then Cruella takes over, and then it just ends with her like on her fashion throne or whatever.
How does it end?
It ends with Cruella gifting Perdita and
Perdita?
and Pongo
Excuse me?
to those are the Dalmatians.
No, I know. I'm saying excuse me?
She gifts them to Anita Darling and
Roger.
And Roger, yes. She gifts them each a Dalmatian.
Why would she do that?
Exactly.
Why would you think that that's a good idea, screenwriters? Or whoever interfered with why?
Yeah, I was like, no fucking way. No, it's
why?
just,
I said excuse me as in the why.
Yeah, I like it where Cruella discovers that Anita has this Dalmatian, and she's like, I've never seen a coat made out of dog fur before.
You know why? Because that's agency.
Hmm.
That would make too much sense.
Yes. They made the most bizarro script for Cruella, and everyone ate it up.
And they just ate it up because they don't know any better. They don't want to know better. You do, though. You want to know better. That's why you clicked. You want to know our opinions. And you want to get some good recommendations. And don't waste your time with Cruella. Actually, you should watch bad movies because then it makes a good movie seem really much better.
Yes,
you have a point of comparison. You need a point of comparison.
And I would love to hear your opinion. Sound off in the comments.
Yes,
I want to know. Like, are we being too cruel?
Not enough.
Too Cruella, not enough for Stella.
No, fuck that. Oh, sorry. Sorry. No, fuck that. Honestly, I'll tell you what I wanted. I wanted none of that. I wanted none of it except, no, I do want some of it. I wanted it to be a cautionary tale about how horrible the fashion industry already is. Yeah. Because, like, being ruthless and being evil, that is the fashion industry. There is no kindness
that's
there.
What I'm getting
yeah.
At, yeah.
Like, it's just, it already is that. And not giving a fuck, telling models to lose weight, like being horrendous with body image, with materials, with your message, with everything. I would not have put it in the punk era because for all the reasons that you stated, because it served no purpose for Cruella.
Yeah, it served
no purpose.
It really didn't.
I probably would have put it like either 80s with over the top fashion.
Yeah.
80s or some type of Dior cut, clean, tailored, precise. Actually, no, I think the 80s would have been more fun.
I do agree.
The 80s would have been more fun. Fur was everywhere. I cannot overstate how big fur was. I would have said it in an era where fur was everything.
Yeah. I would say either 50s pre 101 Dalmatians animated movie, or 80s pre 90s live action.
Yes, exactly.
So either one of those, because those are both huge eras for fashion. Both huge eras in fur.
Yes.
And and there are two sides of the coin. There is the over the top,
and understated.
There was the understated. I feel like her mom should have been like the understated, like very like clean,
See,
yes, very sleek for the regular modern woman. And then Cruella's like, no, I want to be like over the top, evil. I want to use all these furs. And her mom is just like, no, Cruella, you can't.
No, Cruella, because Cruella came from money.
Yes,
she came from money.
She came from money, and that was also why she's not empathetic.
That's why she's not empathetic. I wanted a Veruca Salt.
Yes.
Cruel bitch.
Yes.
Given everything. And just having a legitimate passion for fashion.
Yeah.
And watching her just go off the rails. That's what I wanted.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying. I know. I'm agreeing with you in that regard. No family. No family. No family. Just maybe a butler. Maybe minions. Maybe her parents died and that's how she got her money.
True.
No guidance. No empathy. No core. No nothing. I don't want any family. I want her on her own. Alone. And evil.
Yes.
And unapologetically. And there's no one to tell her no. And that's why she goes off the rails. And in the original, she and Anita were college friends.
Yes.
So, like, you could keep that. I wouldn't mind that. That might have been fun. I hate Elphaba and Glinda, but they could have been something like that.
Okay.
And we
Yeah.
could have seen both of them interacting with each other and going off of that as they both, because
Mhm.
Anita's also into fashion.
Yes. Yeah.
And they could have met at school, which is what they did,
Mm-hmm.
and go on that journey together. And we
Yes.
would have had a film about two girls being girls, and how their paths change
Yes.
and divulge. Because Anita chooses goodness, like
Yes.
marriage and dogs.
Yes.
And Cruella doesn't. We could have had that. That would have been fun, I think. And it would have been a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah.
I could have had some cunty. I don't like Wicked. I don't know if I've made that clear. But I do like that dynamic.
Yeah.
But and that's my thing.
Yeah.
That's how I would fix it. I also wouldn't make a movie about a woman who likes to skin puppies. So like,
Right.
unless
don't
she's
do it.
just don't do it. Unless
Yes.
she's gonna get her comeuppance.
Yes.
Which is what happens at 101 Dalmatians.
Yes, exactly.
Like,
exactly.
you
Like
know-
making an actual accurate Cruella movie is not a fun. Like it's sad. It's
sad. It's a
depressing.
tragedy.
It's not a fun ride. Yes.
It's not a fun ride. It's a tragedy. In conclusion, remake. Oh, and Little Mermaid. That one got a remake too.
Mm-hmm.
But all of them did. In conclusion, reboots, remakes, retreads, whatever you want to call them, prequel, sequels, all that bullshit. Unless it has heart to it, it's just not gonna work.
Don't make it.
Look at The Mummy.
Oh,
Greatest remake of all time.
Yeah.
And those of you who don't know, it's a remake of the original Universal Monsters, The Mummy, with Boris Karloff.
Yeah.
Don't watch it.
Yeah.
Just watch The Mummy with Brendan Fraser.
Yes.
That movie's amazing.
Fraser. Love you, Brendan. Because
if you're not
I'm so happy that you're back.
Yeah, it's good for you, Queen. If you're not going to take the time, effort, and energy to try and do something new and fun and refreshing, if you don't have anything new, fun, refreshing to add, don't do it. And the problem is you, America, and the world, you pay for this stuff. You consume this stuff. Stop giving them your money.
Yeah.
Stop watching these bad films that you know are bad. I know I said watch bad films. I know, for free.
Yes.
On bootleg.
Yes. Bootleg now.
We're gonna get hit with the FBI.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. We don't like these movies. I stopped going to the theaters to see these movies. But I was part of the problem. And that's why Dark Shadows was made. So, and that's why I don't go to see these movies anymore.
Yes. Support original ideas.
Support ideas.
Sinners. What I really love about Sinners is that people didn't really think much of it at first. Like they saw the trailer, was like, this is cool, this is interesting. I don't know where it's gonna go. And then they waited for like some reviews and stuff, and they were like, they went into the theaters in droves.
I think they put it back into the theaters too.
Yes.
They extended the release.
Yeah.
That's what you should do. Mm-hmm. Do your research.
Yeah.
Engage in your media in a meaningful way.
Exactly. You know, spend less money going to see these Disney remakes and
that are trash.
Disney in general, and you know, and spend your money, spend your time consuming new media, expanding your mind.
Yeah.
Read.
See a fucked up movie.
Yes, see a fucked up movie.
Yeah. And not in this way. This is fucked up in a different way. This is fucked up in an unenjoyable way.
Yes.
This is just like boring.
In a non-consumerism, non-capitalistic way. Because Hocus Pocus 2, Beetlejuice, Cruella, they're all a result of overconsumption, end stage capitalism.
The merchandising. Oh my God.
Oh.
The fucking merchandising.
Girl.
I respect effort. There was no effort in Cruella or any of these. In Beetlejuice, or Hocus Pocus 2. There was no effort. There was no trying.
Right.
It was just money, please.
Yeah, money. Yes.
In conclusion, watch literally anything else. Anything else.
Consume anything else. Support local artists. So
independent.
Support independent studios. At this point, A24 is barely an independent.
No, I don't even count that anymore.
Yeah, exactly. It started off indie, and then too many people caught on. And yeah. No.
Watch a foreign, like a world cinema, not foreign film. Yes. Watch a world cinema. Expand your mind. Read subtitles. It's not going to kill you.
Yes.
Watch a French film.
Exactly. You know what? Watch Japanese and Korean films.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Watch Lady Smell Blood. Oh wait, I think that has a lot of like gore and assault in it too. Okay.
If you like that sort of thing. Watch The Audition if you like horror movies.
Oh, that's gory. That's good, but it's gory. Parasite was so good.
I still have yet to
I've
see
seen it twice.
and
I paid for it,
really,
and I love that I paid for it. I'm happy that I paid for that.
yeah,
I feel good paying for that.
yeah. That's really interesting. We've
Mhm.
never spoken about
Yeah.
Parasite. Yeah,
No,
but I
that
do
was a
want to
good one.
watch it.
Yeah, try it.
Exactly.
Just, expand. So,
Right,
oh,
right.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Yes,
Oh my
watch
gosh,
Mexican and
Spanish.
Spanish films.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
100%. I was thinking of Spanish films too. I feel like Spanish films. Oh, isn't Rec a Spanish
Yes,
horror movie?
yes it is. Yes it is.
Yeah.
Rec is a Spanish. It's in España.
Yes,
I don't think it's in
yes.
Mexico. I think it's España.
Yeah, I think it's
España.
Spanish. Yeah, and Bring Her Back and Talk to Me. They are New Zealand films. They
Right.
are New Zealand films, which I will give them that. And Talk to Me is an incredible movie.
I've been
I
wanting to
love
watch that.
it. I it's scary.
It's scary.
It's scary to me.
Scary.
Talk to Me is an incredible movie, and don't get me wrong, I said this before, Bring Her Back is also very good. However, I do think that Talk to Me is a bit more cohesive, and it is the more digestible one of
Watch
the
both.
films. Yes, watch both.
Watch movies.
And send me your opinions.
Yes,
I
let us
do
know what
want
you
to hear
think.
them. I really do want to
Unless
hear
they're
them.
dumb.
And we'll gauge if they're dumb.
We'll gauge if
Go
they're dumb.
ahead and send them.
Just keep sending them.
Yes. And to wrap this up, Amanda,
Maya.
welcome to my neighborhood.
Maya.
I love you.
I love you, my sister.
yes.
This was fun.
Yeah.
I
It
love
was
being
fun to
judgmental.
and filming it.
and
posting
filming it.
on
And
the
filming
internet.
it. And posting it in chat.
Yes, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
being here. I
Of
love
course.
you
Thank
so
you for
much.
having me.
And to my great audience, my great neighbors, if no one has told this to you today, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. You are so special. Your opinions do matter, and I do want to hear them. And I am sorry if we insulted you at any point during this episode.
Grow
if you
up.
did happen to if you did happen to like Hocus Pocus 2, Beetlejuice, Corella, and Bring Her Back, yes, I do.
That's okay.
That is okay.
That's okay, I go.
And
I guess.
and you are okay. And no matter what, I love you regardless. Thank you so much.
You're
for
wrong,
being
but
my neighbor.
I'm sorry. Why can't I leave things nice? Maya's trying to be nice. Maya's being nice. She's right. I'm not mean like that. I'm only joking. I just thought it'd be funny. I'm sorry.
No, the mic gives you power.
It does give you power.
Mics give you
I
power.
have the microphone. You will listen to every word that comes that I say. Wedding singer.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'll let you do your outro. I'm sorry.
Well, the outro is pretty much finished.
Okay.
Thank you again. And thank you again.
Thank you.
I love you all. I love all my neighbors.
She means that.
Yes. And I will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you once again for watching yet another episode of Maya's Neighborhood. If you enjoyed this week's episode, please go ahead and click that freaking subscribe button and follow me on all the other social medias. Our Spotify page is up now, so get on that. Subscribe to that or follow that, however Spotify works. Love you guys very much. We do not own any of the movies that we spoke about today. We just own our opinions. I do not own any of the memes that I posted today. I just save them on my phone because I think they're funny and I love them and I think they add to the story somehow. Thank you yet again for watching, and I will see you again in the neighborhood next week. Love you, bye.
I'm sorry. I was being a dick.
No, it's fine. It gives it personality. I have many other outros to come. Yes.
You gotta cut all of that. You didn't even hit the. Oh, my legs.
I wonder how long.
That's
2
like
hours.
2 hours and 50.
Sometimes,
Excellent.
yeah. Sometimes I too need multiple takes
That's
because
fine.
I don't know. There's something about like I did theater for so long, but being in front of a camera, I'm like, it's like 4 Christmases.
Yes.
With Vince Vaughn.
Yes. Do I shout her out? No, okay, I'm not gonna shout her. Cut that part. It's fine. All right, let's do that again.
Yep.
So, like, hold on.
Yes.
Technical difficulties. Speaking of hair, that's why God did that to me right now. This
Like, this is what you get for talking shit.
This is what you get for talking shit. No, my bangs are they sticking out? But there's Sons of there's Bambi too. Nobody remembers.
Oh, I
Fox
feel
and the
like
Hound
I
2.
kind of remember Bambi 2
Bambi
more
2.
than Bambi 1 for
Bambier.
some reason.
Yeah,
Bambi.
more Bambi.
More Bambi.
More Bambi. 2 Bambi,
Bambi
2
2
Bambi.
Electric Boogaloo.
Illumi-
That-
Where's John Waters when you need him? What
No.
did he say? Life's short. Go see a fucked up movie.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
love John Waters.
Yes.
Mm.
Love. I think everyone I know
Mhm.
how you feel about Pink Flamingos, but
I've never seen it.
I thought you did.
I've never seen Pink Flamingos.
Oh my
Is that the
gosh.
one with the dog poop? Yeah, that's I have spoilers. If you are into coprophilia, you'll love it.
Yeah, Copperfield.
Coprophilia. Cackle, cackle.
Also watch What We Do in the Shadows.
What We Do in the Shadows.
I mean, The Bronx does come out.
Give me a coffee on the corner for a corner. Wait, get me a coffee on the corner for a quarter. Wall. Sorry.
Girl, that was Throg's neck.
Get me a coffee on the corner for a quarter. Bacon, egg, and cheese.